I'm getting my drugs mixed up. Yeah, I don't get that ever. I just remember when I had the kids far apart, they're almost 3 years apart in age.
Mm-hmm.
Harley was an infant.
Mm-hmm.
Savannah was considered a toddler.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was me as the grown up.
Mm-hmm.
We all got sick together.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I was a genius because I went from Walmart to Target thinking I could just buy the stuff at different stores because we were sick. We were really sick.
Mm-hmm.
No. I mean,
Mhm.
it's on the driver's license. So
Right.
I had to go without medication so that the kids could have medication,
Mm-hmm.
and I needed to go back the next day. And I'm like,
But how
listen,
much did you
how
guys
mu-
need? I mean,
we
that's,
didn't. One package of you're only allowed, I think it's like 2 packages of this stuff per day.
Mm-hmm.
But my kids were not old enough to have a driver's license where they could
Right.
get their own.
Right.
So I remember going, okay, I'm dying here and I can't get what I need. But I
Wow.
tried.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
tried and got shut down. And I thought, then I go, really? Like I could like cook this up and make something out of it? And my doctor goes, yeah, if you buy like 19,000 bottles of it. And I'm like, does it look like I'm buying 19,000 bottles? Like, you got me. I'm buying infant, toddler, and adult.
Right.
Woohoo.
Mhm.
One package.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I remember losing my marbles and I was so sick. Like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
ugh. Yeah.
So I started with. I used to love NyQuil. I mean,
Yeah.
love it from a standpoint of if you were sick, you took it and it knocked you out.
Except the taste. Everything but the taste. Because the taste was like caca.
And that's never been a thing for me.
Really?
Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. You do a shot and you're done. It's
yeah,
like
you are good with
you
even
know,
apple cider vinegar. And I'm like, oh, it tastes like
It does.
blech.
It does. I don't deny that it tastes yuck. But even like emergency tastes yuck. But I just gulp it down and then I'm done.
Yeah.
So I used to take NyQuil. It would knock you out. You sleep good. You know, it was what it said.
Yeah.
The make you feel better sleep medicine, whatever. They
Mhm.
had 15 names.
Yeah.
So, but for some reason, it used to be every so often, and then it just happened the last 2 or 3 times that I took NyQuil. I would take it at about 8 o'clock at night, thinking I'm going to fall asleep,
Mhm.
and then I'd be up and like,
Well, it's crazy when you're
bouncing
like,
off the wall.
I don't want to watch TV anymore. I shut the TV off and I just laid there.
Mhm.
20 minutes later, I go, I guess we're watching TV.
Yeah.
I was like, what are we going to do? Knit a blanket? Like, Sarah, I was that
Mhm.
awake yesterday.
And that happens to me sometimes just when I'm sick too, that I can't take it anymore. Like I just can't,
Oh.
I can't lay in bed and sleep anymore. I'm awake.
Yes. Yes. So I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah. So I had to, so that's when I started going to hot toddies. Cause that I know knocks me out.
Yeah.
The NyQuil just wasn't doing it. It was keeping me awake. So I had to move on.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it used to work really good when we were younger. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Hot toddies. I don't know how you get past the liquor taste of it.
Mhm.
It's like a punch to the face. I don't know how
Mhm.
anybody does whiskey or bourbon or even after dinner drinks. What was the after Sambuca? Sambuca.
I don't think I've ever had that.
Oh my gosh, it's like seriously blowtorching your throat would be better.
Yeah. But for me, whiskey with tea, it tastes like whiskey, which is not the
Ooh.
greatest to me. But again, I have no problem taking medicine or eating things. If I'm not feeling well and it's going to help me feel better,
Yeah.
I'll do it. Whatever it is, I
Mhm.
pile it on.
Yeah.
I'll take meds. I'll eat oranges. I'll drink
Yeah.
emergency. I'll take vitamins. I'll whatever, whiskey and tea, whatever it is, give it to me and get it out of me.
I do think it's the flip side of it's how everything's got a benefit and a kind of a drawback.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think my schnoz,
Mm-hmm.
my nose, and my keen
Maybe.
smell
Mm-hmm.
makes me approach like apple cider vinegar. I can smell the minute you take the cap off of it. I don't
Me
have
too.
to even be
Yeah.
around it.
Mhm.
And it doesn't, therefore that makes me like start the gag reflex
Yeah.
even before I'm holding it,
Mhm.
to take it. You don't really, I'll go, ooh, that smells great. And you'll be like, I don't
I
smell
don't
anything.
smell anything. Yeah. No, I have a bad sniffer for sure. Yeah.
So I wonder though if that works beneficially for you
Maybe.
with stuff like taste because they're connected.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
I
Huh?
don't know. But yeah, it's always been, and I mean, as far as like whiskey goes, I mean, when I was a kid and I had a cold, like in Florida, I'd come out and there'd be a shot of whiskey sitting on the counter, and my grandpa would go, just drink that, you know.
So funny.
Yeah. And just it'll open you up, you know.
Yeah, I still remember they used to do shots at like bar mitzvahs. Like
Mm-hmm.
they, they used to put little shots on the table, and my dad would go, "You can have one." And I remember just getting close enough to smell it, and I'm like, it's like drinking battery acid. Like I don't.
Yeah, no, this was like that was medicine. It was just like
Yeah.
take a shot; it'll open you up. Yep. Today is Get to Know Your Customers Day. Always a good idea.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Best part of the job, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Both folks that listen and
Mhm.
and our clients that advertise with us. Humanitarian Day, always positive. National Bagel Day. You're a big fan of bagels.
Big fan of bagels.
I like bagels once in a while.
I order them from I think it's called New York Bagels. And they overnight them, and it's in the cost, but it's not ridiculous. And I get 2 dozen, and then I'm set.
Yeah.
I love a good bagel.
I like toast, and every once in a while I want to throw a bagel in for a little bit more hearty.
But you're so weird with it. You don't like cream cheese on your bagel.
No,
you
just
like
butter.
It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. Like not knocking
what
you,
I grew up with.
Isn't that crazy?
My mom almost every morning. Lender's bagel with butter. And
plain or onion?
Plain or egg.
Or egg.
Yeah, which is essentially the same thing, really.
Just yellower.
Yeah.
Right.
And then and a cup of hot tea. That almost every morning that was for breakfast. Lender's bagel with butter and a cup of hot tea.
That's so funny. But with butter, it just throws me. Because I grew up, it just goes to show you, like I grew up and I was not a big fish person, but I love lox on a bagel.
But see, it's funny.
Bagel, cream cheese, and scallions with lox.
It's funny what you grew up with. I forget if it was my dad or my mom. I don't know which one. One of them grew up, never had mustard in the house. It was just not a thing they had in the house.
Really?
And I don't remember which one. I think it was my mom.
Okay.
I think her parents didn't like mustard, and they just never had mustard in the house.
What'd she put on her hot dog? Ketchup?
I guess.
Nothing?
I guess. I don't know.
Isn't that funny?
Right? Yeah. It was just one of those things.
I'm still blown away by the fact that your taste buds change every 7 years. And so, like, I hated as a kid broccoli, what you call asparagus, like anything green was like, get out of here. And now I love it.
Weird. Yeah.
Isn't that strange? Like it just changes and you're like, I hated that. I used to hate that.
Yeah. Freshly squeezed juice day.
Okay. What happened to grapefruit? It's like not a thing anymore.
I think it still exists.
No, but seriously, when we
exist.
were kids, no, not really. I mean, they're around. When's the last time you saw a grapefruit at Strax?
I never really look.
I haven't seen a grapefruit in forever. And I just remember how when we were kids, that was the thing if you were dieting. And I remember thinking, how does anyone eat this? And they would pour like they would go half the thingy of sugar would go on top of it. But
you eat it right out of it like a bowl.
Fresh squeeze, they do fresh squeezed grapefruit juice. And I was like,
yeah. I don't know. I always think, whenever I think of fresh squeezed juice, the only thing I think of is orange juice. It's the first thing I think of. So,
yeah, I just remember back. Here's what I really remember. I don't know at what age. I was old enough, like, to remember when this happened. Biggest deal ever. You can't take your pills with grapefruit juice.
Well, I do remember that.
Remember when that just came out and it was like
about the acid.
The acid was breaking things down and ruining it or something like that. But the biggest thing was everybody would sip grapefruit juice out of I don't know what it was, like a shot glass. Like they'd hand it to you and you were like, where's the rest?
Right.
And then I remember my parents being all shock and awe.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
can't do that anymore.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's gone away, but the idea of when you get juice at a restaurant that it comes in like a thimble, like I think that's gone away. But remember,
Thimble,
it used to
right?
be that all the time. Like
Yes.
if you'd have to say, can I get a super duper large, like
Right,
this
like-
glass of orange juice,
Right.
like whatever it costs. And I
Right.
remember my parents going, "Listen, it's okay if it costs more, but can we get orange juice in a glass
Right.
like this?"
Right.
Because I would get an orange juice, and it would be like, no joke, like a shot glass, like
Right.
a little bit
2
bigger than a
sips
shot
and
glass.
you're done.
And
Yeah.
my dad would get tomato juice, which was all men of his age, like when
Yes.
they turned 35, just started
Yes.
drinking V8. It was like
V8,
it's all
right?
it's all they would get. Yeah, it was like a rule, like you had to get a V8,
There's a poll question. We
Yeah.
should just go foods that just went away.
right? So my dad would get a tomato juice, and it'd be in a giant glass.
What?
And we'd
And
be like,
nobody
"What?
does that. That's like
What?
spaghetti
Why?
sauce.
Like,
Like,
why?
drink a jar of
My
ragu.
dad would. My dad would drink it. He would get
Really?
coffee and tomato juice, and he would always get corned beef and hash.
Corned beef hash.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm,
yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. See, and we
Oh,
didn't.
it's so funny. I'm
Yeah.
just having all these memories of
That's
breakfast.
wild. But I'm like,
Mhm.
what happened to those things? Because that would have been Royal Oak would have a machine, I would think. Like I wasn't living here
Right.
at the time, but I would
Mhm.
imagine in the machine would have been those two things,
Right.
grapefruit and V8.
Sure. Yeah. Yep.
And then
mhm.
they put celery in it, the stalk, and I'd be like,
Yeah,
what are we doing
sometimes,
with
yeah.
that? And then that would be which
a
is
stirrer.
stirrer.
Mhm.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't know. Today is it's BOOCH day. I'm gonna guess it's pronounced Book because it's from it was created by Kavita, a beverage company to celebrate kombucha.
No.
Kavita
Goodbye.
sells kombucha under the name Master Brew Kombucha.
Have you ever tried it?
I don't think so, and I remember this from a year ago when we
Oh,
talked about
boy.
it. I think you said it was Nika. Like, yeah.
No, it's like
Yeah.
I mean, it's beyond that. I
Mhm.
don't understand how anyone can get it down them.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Woo!
Today
Isn't it fermented too? It's just caca,
No.
all of the caca mixed all in a thing.
Yeah.
And I think it's called kombucha.
Oh, is it Bucha? Okay. Sorry.
I think.
Today is Wikipedia Day. Wikipedia
Oh, geez.
first posted on this date in 2001.
No, because every
no, folks,
time you
just
look
be prepared for this all day today. Cheryl's tired and she doesn't like anything today. So it's okay.
Right?
So
Every time you go to Wikipedia, they're like, "We're broke. Could you
Mhm.
give us $26
noticed that a
because
lot
we're broke.
lately.
We're still broke. We're going to have to close in an hour if you don't give us $26 by the end of your looking up whatever it is you're looking up." And I'm like,
right?
funny thing is you said that 6 years ago and you're still around. So I'm not quite sure what we're donating to, but
Mhm.
yeah, I'm going to claim the donation to the Girl Scouts of America in their cookie sales. That's what I'm going to do.
Well, and that's and I
Mm.
think well they have to keep doing it because nobody's giving them money. Who's giving money to Wikipedia? Your website for how to make money. It's
Right, with
figure it
everybody
out.
going to you
Put
in
an
the
ad on there.
advertising or
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't know.
And now I just saw a
Stop.
thing that less and less people are going because they're all going AI and looking that way.
Yeah.
National Strawberry Ice Cream Day.
Told you my strawberry ice cream story. I told you that story.
Yeah, I don't remember it though.
We just went to the bat mitzvah. So Ame's mom, when we
Mhm.
went to Ame's daughter's bat mitzvah,
Mhm.
Ame's mom, who we met, used to work at Kraft.
Mhm.
And when we were talking about gross things she saw as a scientist, someone sent her a human clotted blood in
In the
supposedly in a
Now I
strawberry
remember
ice
it,
cream.
yeah.
And I
Mhm.
went, there goes that. Can check that right off the list of things we're ever going to eat again.
Here's the thing.
Goodbye.
I like strawberry ice cream. Like whenever I've had it, I like the flavor of it,
Why?
but I never think of like, oh, I should get strawberry. It's not on my list.
Right, because there's 10,000 flavors that are better than that.
But I'm saying like when you were young, like or at least when I was young, we'd get Neapolitan, and it would have, all three.
I remember that and going, why are we doing this when we're going to eat 1/3 of the thing and then the rest is going to have frostbite?
And I remember always saying, like,
freezer burn.
Why are we not just getting chocolate? Like, they have a whole thing of chocolate.
Right.
Right. They have a whole box that's just chocolate.
Right. Or I would do chocolate and vanilla and do like the what you call it, the black and white. Like that was also good when you.
The only time I wanted vanilla is if I was doing something with it.
But
if I was doing a chocolate shake, if I was doing a hot fudge sundae, if I was doing a banana split, that's when I want vanilla. Otherwise, chocolate.
So here,
all day long.
My favorite person in the whole wide world was my dad.
Okay.
I love my mom.
No, I don't. Yeah.
But my dad was just precious.
Yes.
Which sounds terrible to have a favorite parent, but
not at all.
I just adored him with everything I had.
Mm-hmm.
And I still miss him 30 years later. Anyway, he would go into a Baskin Robbins. Now, Baskin Robbins, like Superman, mint chocolate chip, blue chocolate chip with the, you know what I mean? Like all of it, cookie dough,
right?
All the crazy, right? Can I have a scoop of pistachio, please? I still remember as a kid, I can still picture it like it's yesterday, being this tall and going, like where you just tilt your head like, what? Pistachio? Or his other one was like, they had the black cherry. What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't mind. I hereby, Cheryl Touhy, I hereby proclaim you able to be 30 flavors and get rid of this 2 nonsense things in your arsenal. How stupid. I was like, ew.
So now you understand how I feel when you have all these choices in the world on what to eat and you come in and have breakfast of hummus. With all these things in the world you could possibly eat. And you bring in mud to rub on crackers. Like, why? Now you understand. It's all the choices in the world that you could have. You have bagels in the freezers. You have egg bites. You have delightful things. We've got cookies. We've got ramen. We've got bananas. We've got a whole buffet here. We've got 32 flavors of life here. And you're like, I would like
chili
sand
garlic
mixed with mud and rubbed on dry toast. Get out of here. Yeah. Listen, we'd go to 32 flavors, which I think when I was in 8th grade, I think it was like 28 flavors. And then it was like it would start to, it kept growing and growing.
It wasn't always Baskin Robbins 32 flavors.
It wasn't always 32. No, because I remember being a kid and going, did you hear they jumped to 32? Right. Yeah, it was like a thing. Yeah. So, because I think they may have even been 22 flavors at one time.
Wow.
I'd have to go look it up.
Okay, I'm going to have to look that up.
But I remember my dad would always just get a chocolate shake with vanilla ice cream. He was the same as me. Chocolate ice cream into a chocolate shake was too chocolatey. Vanilla ice cream made into a chocolate shake is the way to go for me. But
right, but that's what you would get at a Baskin Robbins?
That's what my dad would get.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I would usually get some kind of ice cream cone, with a couple of flavors. But yeah, my mom was always chocolate chip mint. It's so funny. Like you said, it can go right back there right now.
I can. And it never changed for me. Summer day, cone, chocolate had to be in the bottom, mint chocolate chip on the top. Because when you get to the cone and you're doing the crunch, you need the chocolate in the middle of it so that it's not like eating like dirt.
Oh, that's funny.
Right?
Today is also National Hat Day, by the way. Katie says, good morning. So does Susan, Larry, and Pam stopping by Touhyville this morning on video. You can chit-chat with us on our streaming video on YouTube. Just look for the Touhyville Show on YouTube. Facebook on the Q, 98 Gold, and Touhyville Facebook pages. So,
okay, so I guess it evolved from its original 31 classic flavors to a vast library of over 1,400.
What? Stop.
So I guess they do new and they pull, and they do new and they pull, but it sounds like the original 31.
Okay, so the original was 31. Okay, I thought it was
Yeah,
less,
but
so,
Editions Love Potion number 31,
yeah.
white chocolate and raspberry, pralines and cream. Like they just started throwing things in there. Bourbon Street,
Mm-hmm.
pecan pie, gingerbread house, the like seasonal flavors and stuff. But I guess they were always 31.
All right. I didn't know that. I thought they were less. All right, let's take a break. We come back and we'll get into the poll question. Stick around.
You have choices when it comes to looking your very best. You can choose to do things the hard way.
No, Kelly Clarkson!
Or you can choose the Shuli way. Shuli, a talented esthetician at Soma Beauty and Aesthetics in Roselawn, is knowledgeable and highly skilled and pays careful attention to detail and has a passion for helping clients look their very best. Shuli customizes waxing and beauty treatments by first understanding a client's specific needs and concerns through active listening and asking detailed questions. She's consistent, detail-oriented, and creates a comfortable and relaxing experience for every client, male or female. Choose the Shuli way. Book your appointment today to love your look with Shuli at Soma Beauty and Aesthetics in Roselawn. Call her today at 219-334-5500.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer?
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
The Indiana State Police are now accepting applications for the 90th Trooper Recruit Academy. Earn $69,000 while in the academy and $70,000 upon graduation, with full-time benefits and opportunities statewide. Serve your community, enforce the law, help those in need. Be part of something bigger than yourself. Take the first step today. Apply online at indianatrooper.com. That's indianatrooper.com. One badge, endless opportunities. Questions? Contact Sergeant Tim Grayson at tgrayson, Grayson, at isp.in.gov.
Everybody loves the season of giving, but now the season of paying for it is upon us. That not so wonderful time of the year when millions of Americans open their credit card statements, stare in horror at the balance, and resolve then and there to find new ways to save money. If you're among those Americans, why not start by cutting your wireless bill in half right now with Pure Talk's Saver Plan? It's easy. You'll get unlimited talk, text, and 3 gigs of high-speed data on a super-fast nationwide 5G network for just $20 a month. Just dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe, and you'll save an additional 50% off your first month. Ho, ho, ho. And if you're active or former military or a first responder, you'll save an additional 20% every single month. That's pound 250. Say Mike Rowe for the gift that keeps on saving from America's wireless company, Pure Talk.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back?
back. If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code GARAGE to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code GARAGE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code GARAGE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Touhies are better than 1.
Welcome to the show.
Tell me, what day is it?
Can you tell me what day it is?
Today is Thursday.
How about Thursday?
Thursday. Just remember Thursday. Thursday. Can you remember Thursday?
Thursday it is.
Well, now that we've got that settled.
What's on our agenda for the rest of the day? Are you ready to be entertained?
Okay, let's see what you got.
Prepare to have your ribs tickled.
Showtime, baby.
Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Portions of which are brought to us by Virks Fine Jewelry. Sure, chocolates and flowers are nice, but jewelry lasts for generations. Pricing for every budget. Valentine's memories that last a lifetime. Experience the difference at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. Visit Virks.com. Also got to mention our friends over at Supercuts in Rensselaer and Lowell. Walk in looking a little shaggy, walk out looking super. That's Supercuts in Rensselaer and Lowell. I got to make an appointment so I can go over there tomorrow and get myself a haircut so that I look great when we go and make pizzas. We're going to learn how to make deep dish pizza on Saturday. That's exciting.
From one of our favorite places on planet Earth.
Pizzeria Uno. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm excited about that for sure. Let's see here. Doris says, good morning. Getting ready to go to work. Have a great day. Stay warm. You too. Stay warm out there.
Yeah, it is not pretty out there right now. And until 9 o'clock, we're under a winter weather advisory. So
yes. Yeah, it's cold. Also, I can't believe I almost forgot to mention Kankakee Valley School on 2-hour delay this morning. So and they're the only ones that I've heard from. So as of now, Kankakee Valley School on 2-hour delay this morning. So,
and I thought I read something about their pre-kindergarten or something. Give me a minute. Oh, I sent it to you and then deleted it.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay. That's all courtesy of Nitco.
Yes. Visit nitco.com today. Find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business. 2-hour delay. PM pre-K will not meet. AM pre-K will start at 12:45.
That's what it was. Okay.
But as always, go to your school Facebook page to find out more about what you've got going on. But that's the only one that we've heard from as far as icy roads and things like that. So we'll keep you updated if we hear from any more. All right, let's go take a look at our poll question from yesterday, and then we'll dive into today's poll question. Yesterday, we double dipped with our poll question. Are you a double dipper? Also, tell us in the comments. If you see someone double dip, does that mean you're going to stop eating? So I think most people took it as double dipping if they're sharing.
Mm-hmm.
So 74% of people said no, 26% said yes. Because I'm a double dipper, but not if I was sharing with someone, I'd be aware of that and I wouldn't do it. If we were only allowed the one salsa, I wouldn't double dip.
Yeah.
Susie says no and no. Julie says
no and no.
No and no.
Just no.
Julie says if no one else is eating the dip that I'm using, I have, or I'll put it on a separate plate. Otherwise, no, I don't. So I think that's how most people feel. Melissa says I'm not a double dipper unless I have my own dip. But yes, I still eat dip if someone else double dips. Dale says absolutely not. I want my own. Sorry. Don't say sorry. I want my own too. I always want mine. Anita says, nope, against double dipping. Tanya says, if I see someone double dip at a party, I say something to them. So gross.
That's hilarious.
Just dip in once and end it.
Right?
All right. Today's poll question is something that comes up for you and I every so often, and we feel differently about it. Today is National Hat Day.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like wearing hats?
I'm a lover of hats.
You really are.
I am. I love them all types, anytime.
Mm-hmm.
And I love them as an accessory. So wide brimmed, baseball,
Mhm.
berets,
Mhm.
pom-pom hats, name it. I love it.
You do.
Love it.
I know. I
Mhm.
know. And for me, no.
But you don't think you look good in them, and I don't think you're right. I think you do look cute. You feel like you look like an idiot.
Okay. One, I feel like I look bald because it comes down and then there's no hair. Because I've got like a far back hairline.
Receding hairline. Mhm.
Well, that's what I would call it, except it's been there for 20
Ever.
years.
Yeah.
So
It's handsome.
well, you're very sweet. But I also, which is so funny because as a kid,
Mhm.
I was in baseball and we almost always wore baseball hats. I wore baseball hats almost every day when I was a kid. But as I got older, I, one, stopped really liking them, and two, I also, even when they're not tight, like when I wear a baseball hat all day, I
Mhm.
start to feel like I'm getting a headache. Like I take it off and I feel like
Then it doesn't
my
fit you
head
right.
can breathe.
Yeah.
Like no, it just
Do you have
feels
a big
hot
head?
and not really.
Okay.
You know,
See, I have a big head, and so does Harley.
but mine are adjustable. So I mean, it's
Right.
just
So you could, yeah.
they're not real tight on me.
Mhm.
I just feel like it's hot. It's holding heat in. It's just
Mm.
it's uncomfortable to me.
I love a good baseball cap.
I like wearing them to a baseball game.
Mhm.
I like a knit cap when I go outside to walk ace because I don't care how I look or feel. I want to be warm.
Mhm.
It's like, and that's totally comfortable. Wearing a knit hat is completely comfortable. But I do not want to be cold.
Yeah.
I hate being cold.
Now, see, I hate being cold, and I feel like if I was only allowed one thing, like one warm thing to wear, it would be earmuffs. It's my ears that I can't have my ears cold.
Right.
It's the weirdest thing ever.
But
if I have earmuffs, I can be outside forever. Earmuffs and a snowsuit, I feel like.
Yeah. But you know that heat goes out through your head. So
Yes.
so you'll stay warmer if you have a hat
Yeah.
on. But no, I get it. I used to be worried about my hair. And so I had for the longest time I had a Bears one. And it was just like just the headband part that just goes over your ears and it goes
I
around
never
here.
understood that.
So it's the exact same thing as earmuffs. It does the exact same job.
Right, but it doesn't. Yeah, I guess it doesn't cover your head, which neither does earmuffs. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't muss your hair.
Yeah.
Like if you want to keep your hair,
Mhm.
I've stopped caring about that. By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, now I don't care from an aesthetic point of view. I mean, as much as I care about aesthetics and matchy-matchy, if I'm cold, I would rather look like a fool.
right.
Like,
Right. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. When I go home after the show to walk ace,
Mhm.
I don't care if my hair gets messed up. I'll recomb it,
Mhm.
if I have a meeting or whatever. But yeah. Just
Yeah.
keep me warm. I just want to be warm.
Mhm.
So head to our Facebook pages, the Q98 Gold in Touhyville, and tell us on National Hat Day, do you like to wear hats? Let us know.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, there's a winter weather advisory that remains in effect until 9 a.m. Central Standard Time this morning. Localized hazardous travel due to lake effect snow. Slow down and use caution while traveling. Mostly cloudy and windy, then gradually becoming sunny and windy with a high near 24. Wind chill values as low as 0. Tonight, snow with blustery winds mainly after midnight. Temperatures falling to near 21 by 8 p.m., then rising to around 26 during the remainder of the night. Friday, a 40% chance of snow showers, mainly before noon. Mostly cloudy and windy with a high near 36. Friday night, a 40% chance of snow, mostly cloudy with a low around 16. Saturday, a 20% chance of snow before noon, mostly cloudy with a high near 19. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 6.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Jasper County REMC reminds you that water and electricity add up to danger. When heavy rains hit, you might not think about electrocution risks, but it should be at the top of the list. Some safety measures to keep in mind include never step into a flooded basement or other room if water may be in contact with electrical outlets, appliances, or cords. Never try to turn off the power at the breaker box if you have to stand in water. If you can't reach your breaker box safely, call your electric utility to shut off the power at the meter. Make sure outdoor outlets and outlets in wet areas of the home like kitchen, bath, laundry room, and garage are equipped with a ground fault circuit interrupter. These devices can cut off power quickly if there is a problem so no one gets shocked. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Put your career in gear this January with the CDL Academy at St. Joseph's in Rensselaer. We offer Class A, Class B, and Class A refresher courses built around hands-on, behind-the-wheel training with industry pros. Our small class sizes help you learn quickly and safely, and the training prepares you for your next journey on the road. Enrollment is open and classes start soon. Make 2026 the year you launch a new career on the road. Sign up today at stjo.edu.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Steve's Specialized Services now offers Bad Boy Tractors. Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for build strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy Tractors. From mid-size to subcompact models, powered by 22 to 35 horsepower, water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real. Easy on the farm, the ranch, or even around the house. Bad Boy Tractors deliver on power and durability all day, every day. Visit Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer or visit stevespecialized.com. That's stevespecialized.com. Bad Boy Tractors, work with an attitude. Be sure to follow Steve's Specialized Services on Facebook.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Since 1969, FTC Enterprises has kept the region rolling strong. From custom Terra wheels for your ag needs to car, truck, commercial semi, or off-road tire needs, trust in decades of experience and a passion for quality. Need fabrication work? Stop by their shop and check out their FTC Custom Cuts plasma table, ready for your next project. Pulaski County's largest tire retailer. For expert service or a custom quote, call FTC Enterprises at 219-567-2441 or visit 4455 South US Highway 421 in Francisville. FTC Enterprises, the wheels that drive the future.
Looking for quality, affordable childcare close to home? At Appletree in Rensselaer, we're now enrolling children ages 6 weeks to 5 years. Your child will thrive in a safe, loving, and fun environment designed for learning and growth. Right here in our rural community. Experienced staff, low tuition, and flexible hours that work for your family. Call us today at 219-206-1542.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. 2 Tuohys, no waiting.
You know what today is.
It's Thursday. It's Thursday it is. Thursday. Okay.
Thursday. End of the week?
It's not over yet. Tomorrow's Friday.
Should we get started?
Where should we start?
Do what?
The show.
I have a show to do.
Let's go out there and win. Now go get 'em.
Places, please.
All right, everyone, it's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville, powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Head over to jasperremc.com to find out all about the different things that they have to offer, including Connect Internet, Also, you can check out their Facebook page and find out more about what they have going on. They've got energy-saving tips, money-saving tips, different opportunities for students. Check out their website for that. So lots of great stuff that they have going on at Jasper County REMC. Also, got to mention our friends over at the Jasper County Fairgrounds. Their garage sale for this month is going on January 30th through February 1st. Friday and Saturday, 9 to 4, Sunday, 9 to 2. Booth rental, just $30. Contact Judy at 219-964-5683. Make sure you go and follow the Jasper County Fair Association on Facebook to keep up to date on all the cool stuff that's going on, including for the actual Jasper County Fair. It's going to be one of the biggest carnivals we've ever seen. So
yeah.
It's
and you know what I love about it? It's launching during America 250. So it's just going to be a great summer.
Yes. It's going to be a blast.
Yeah.
So go and like the Jasper County Fair Association on Facebook. Let's see what's happening. Today, as I mentioned, is Wikipedia Day. But I read that on Wikipedia, so I don't know if it's true or not. Might not. A North Dakota woman received a letter 72 years after it was sent. Apparently, it went through Indianapolis.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Also, how sad is it to live in North Dakota that someone getting a late mail made the headlines? It's a slow news day ever. Right, yeah. And now for the news. A woman got a letter from 72 years ago. That's it. That's all the news we have today. It's North Dakota. It's
the 5 o'clock
flat.
news is off.
Nothing really.
Right.
Yeah.
5 o'clock news is ended at 5:02.
Yeah. Boeing reports it outsold Airbus last year for the first time since 2018. They're saying Boeing products were flying off the shelves faster than their doors off their airplanes.
Oh my gosh.
The FBI raided the home of a Washington Post reporter who's been covering President Trump. I have a joke about this, but I'm afraid to do it because I don't want our house to get raided.
I saw that and I was like, whoa, Millie.
NBC is rebooting the 1970s detective show, The Rockford Files. The people excited about this? Also in their 70s.
Steve, I just realized something.
Yes?
We have a big birthday today.
We do. Mm-hmm.
Christine Lucas.
Happy birthday, Christine Lucas.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Touhyville. Happy birthday to you.
Very
and
nice.
Many more.
Yes. Also, today's birthday, Cole Reisner from Gutwein Reisner Insurance.
Ah!
So, yeah. So I saw that this morning, too. So happy birthday to Cole. Happy birthday to Christine. Yes. Very exciting.
I just read a meme. Alexander Graham Bell. I invented the telephone. His brother Taco. I'm working on some pretty big stuff too. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Very nice. Very nice.
Right?
Yeah. Speaking of, a home being raided, I saw that Timothy Busfield's house got raided, and they bashed in the door to get in.
Did they really have to do that?
Well,
I mean,
and here's what I thought.
Just ring the doorbell.
Well, the reason they're not home is he was turning himself in 2 hours away.
Right.
They showed up at his house while he was turning himself in, and it's like, we would have left the key under the mat.
Right.
We didn't,
that's what I'm saying.
Now,
what in the world? Who pays for that? Anyway.
I would think the
homeowner,
possible criminal. Yeah. I mean, that's, I know, innocent until proven guilty, but if they're serving a warrant. I mean, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. But if you're not home or they purposely wait till you're, I don't know what, like you're in the middle of something and they know you're there. What else are you supposed to do?
Well, okay. But now
here's Melissa Gilbert supposed to go, okay, I'm just going to stay home until they come.
But here's the flip side.
Yeah.
Are they supposed to, now you're there with your warrant and your SWAT team and
We're
stuff.
coming at 10.
Right. Or they ring the doorbell and they're not home. And so now are they just supposed to stand around and wait? Like, all right, let's just have some coffee. We'll wait till they come home. You can
Yeah.
let us in. Like, I mean,
I guess.
I think
Yeah, I guess.
it's one of those things. Like,
Yeah.
if they're not home, like
Eesh.
we're going in and getting our evidence right now, whether you like
Right.
it or not. I mean,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's by the time they get to the point of a warrant, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine if when the people showed up at Sheets, the doctor's office, if they were
Can you
like,
imagine? Is 8 o'clock tomorrow
I'm
morning
sorry.
good for you?
Sorry, you didn't make an appointment. You're gonna have to come back.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I don't think they're worried about their convenience.
Comforts or
Yeah.
you're right.
think
You're
it's one of
right.
those
I guess
things
I
that they-
just never thought of it. Like, what happens if you don't happen to be able to go, ding dong. Someone is at your front door. you
Yeah.
know?
Mm-hmm.
And in my case, if I was upstairs,
Mhm.
they'd bash the front door in because it takes me like, hold on, I gotta get dressed.
But at
I
least
gotta
you could.
walk
But
down
at least
the
you could say
stairs.
something through the Ring doorbell. You could be like, "Listen, I'm
Hey,
home.
guys."
Can I have a minute? Can I just have a minute to
Right.
But also, I don't think they want to give you a minute to
Right. To grab a
erase
gun
evidence
or yeah,
or
yeah,
flush
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
down the toilet or whatever.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think they're kind of there to surprise
Yeah.
you. But yeah, I guess. And I think it's like from what I was watching, they just had this like little home. Like it was like their cottage. Like I don't know if it's their regular home or something. So I don't know.
I don't know. Ever since I saw a second, now it's a girl.
Mhm.
So it was twin boys, I think, or two brothers the first time around.
Yeah.
And now I see it's a girl, a 16-year-old. I'm like, no.
I know. I hope it's not true.
And
but,
then I'm trying not to be like that person. Because I'm like, it can't be him. Can it really be him? Like, am I this stupid if almost 58 years old that I think the boogeyman has to have like horns coming out of his head and like a pitchfork? Like,
it's not just that, but it's also, truth be told, we don't actually know any of these people.
yeah,
We know their characters.
Yeah.
We see them on television, but he was like one of the main stars of 30 something. You remember the TV show 30 something?
30 something. Wasn't he on West Wing?
Right. And this is my point. Okay. So every other time I've seen Timothy Busfield mentioned, it's, from 30 something and he's a director. Now he's being accused of sexual abuse and it's West Wing's Timothy Busfield. Okay. He wasn't a star of the show. Stop ruining my show.
Steve usually attaches himself to the very important stuff.
Right. That's right. It's about how I
Knock
feel.
it off.
About how I feel.
Right.
I'm just saying how the press is reporting at Entertainment Tonight.
Yeah.
No, he was also on Studio 60.
Yeah.
He was, yeah.
But I've always liked him. I've always thought he was like
Mm-hmm.
the married guy next door.
Yeah.
Or the nice guy next door.
Yeah. And I'm hoping that's still what he is, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Scary. All right. Let's take a break. We come back. We got Frank with sports, Find the Big Deal with Strachan Mantil, and then we got plenty of different stories to dive into. People making money off TikTok, a teacher throwing a shoe at a student, all kinds of crazy stuff we got going on today. So stick
Don't
around.
do that.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. Uh-oh. Car trouble? Don't stress. Take it to AutoWorks in Rensselaer. From oil changes and brake repairs to engines and transmissions, the team at AutoWorks keeps you on the road safely. They're local, they're trusted, and they'll treat your car like it's their own. Don't wait for a breakdown. Schedule your service today. Call AutoWorks at 219-866-4131 or stop by their shop at 919 McKinley in Rensselaer. AutoWorks, where quality and care come standard.
Jasper County REMC is a non-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is members' economic participation. Members contribute equitably to and democratically control the capital of their cooperative. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
The Indiana State Police are now accepting applications for the 90th Trooper Recruit Academy. Earn $69,000 while in the academy and $70,000 upon graduation, with full-time benefits and opportunities statewide. Serve your community, enforce the law, help those in need. Be part of something bigger than yourself. Take the first step today. Apply online at indianatrooper.com. That's indianatrooper.com. One badge, endless opportunities. Questions? Contact Sergeant Tim Grayson at tgrayson, Grayson, at isp.in.gov.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Meet Morgan Jones. Morgan is about to step into a world unknown to most, thanks to Progressive's Renters Insurance, a place of fresh linens and turn-down service. You see, Morgan temporarily vacated her apartment and has gone to a hotel because a pipe burst in her apartment. A pipe that made her sense of reality and apartment ceiling all come crashing down. Luckily, Morgan checked into Progressive's Protection Zone. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers.
Want to make 2026 your year of adventure? Book that trip and learn a new language with Babbel. Go ahead, make a resolution you can stick to. Now is the time. Babbel's New Year sale is here. Unlock all of the languages on Babbel with a lifetime subscription for 65% off. Turn your daydream into a destination this year with Babbel. Get Babbel's lifetime access for less at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. For that, we'll head over to the newsroom. Here is Russ Martin.
The city of Rensselaer will be adding a pavilion to the farmers market, and they're asking for ideas on what should be included. Mayor Jeff Phillips said a meeting will take place on Friday, and the public is invited to offer their suggestions.
We received a grant to build a farmers market pavilion. Our farmers market is unique, and not only do we have fresh produce, but we also have meat that's sold there. So there's a number of other things. This pavilion idea came up as part of our ag vision for our county this Friday, the 16th, and we'll be at City Hall Council Chambers, 10 a.m. If somebody has an idea on might work best for the farmers market, we're going to put out there what our vision is of it.
Legislation that would more strictly limit the use of cell phones by students on school property is receiving bipartisan support. Senate Bill 78, requiring public schools to adopt a ban that prohibits students from using or possessing a wireless communication device during the school day, is moving through the Indiana Senate. If it remains in its current form, teacher-directed use of a device for educational purposes could only take place on a school-supplied device. Under current state law, students are prohibited from using phones during instructional times, but they can use them during lunch and passing periods. A full Senate vote is expected soon before moving to the House. The Indiana State Police have announced that their Commercial Vehicle Enforcement Division will be conducting roadside inspections and passing out materials as a means to combat human trafficking. This illegal activity encompasses the recruitment, transportation, and holding of people through force or deception to exploit people for profit. Commercial operators are often in places that are hotspots for human trafficking, such as parking lots and rest areas. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve. just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
76-year-old Joseph Zickrell of Fair Oaks passed away on January 3rd. A celebration of life of Joseph Zickrell will be held on January 17th from noon until 2 p.m. at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, and a time of remembrance will begin at 2 o'clock that day. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 72-year-old Larry Allen of DeMont passed away on January 9th. A celebration of life will follow at a later date. Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. 59-year-old Joseph Edward Broussard of Pulaski passed away on January 11th. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory in Winnemac. Per Joseph Broussard's wishes, no services will be held and private burial will take place. Online condolences may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. 75-year-old Jean Ann Button of Winnemac passed away on January 12th. Per Jean Button's wishes, there will be no visitation or services. Private burial will take place. Memorial contributions may be made to the American Cancer Society, Pulaski County Public Library, or Pulaski Animal Center. Online tributes may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, there's a winter weather advisory that remains in effect until 9 a.m. Central Standard Time this morning. Localized hazardous travel due to lake effect snow. Slow down and use caution while traveling. Mostly cloudy and windy, then gradually becoming sunny and windy with a high near 24. Wind chill values as low as 0. Tonight, snow with blustery winds mainly after midnight. Temperatures falling to near 21 by 8 p.m., then rising to around 26 during the remainder of the night. Friday, a 40% chance of snow showers, mainly before noon. Mostly cloudy and windy with a high near 36. Friday night, a 40% chance of snow, mostly cloudy with a low around 16. Saturday, a 20% chance of snow before noon, mostly cloudy with a high near 19. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 6.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome into Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Thursday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Last night in the NBA, the Bulls able to hold off the Utah Jazz at the United Center thanks to Nikola Vucevic's go-ahead basket with just 4 seconds left in regulation. Those points solidifying a Bulls 128-126 win, part of a team-high 35 points for Vucevic. Also, depth playing a big factor. All 5 Bulls bench players had double-digit points, with Ayo Dosunmu leading all reserves, totaling 15 points. The Bulls led by 12 with 5.5 minutes left in the fourth until the Jazz fought their way back to tie the game at 126 all with just a half minute remaining before Vucevic nailed the go-ahead bucket. The Jazz got a game-high 43 points off the bench from Bryce Sensabaugh. A slow start for the Pacers inside Gainbridge Fieldhouse helped factoring into a 115-101 loss to the Toronto Raptors. Pacers trailed 39-18 after the opening quarter, but in the fourth did cut the deficit to 4 at the 4:17 mark, only to see the Raptors from that point on close out the night on a 12-2 run. Pascal Siakam led the Pacers with 26 points. He also had a double-double, 10 rebounds. Brandon Ingram's game-high 30 points helped guide the Raptors. And college basketball last night, fifth-ranked Purdue victors at home 79-72 over Iowa. The Boilermakers' winning streak extends to 8. Indiana State on their home floor defeats Illinois State 94-89. For the Sycamores, they wipe out a 3-game losing skid. Butler losing on the road 89-75 to Xavier. Bulldogs have dropped their last 4. Also on the road, number 13 Illinois tops Northwestern 79-68. The Fighting Illini have now won 6 in a row. Last night's women's college basketball at home, Indiana falls to Washington 82-63. The Lady Hoosiers have now lost 6 straight. Ball State a home victory 103-61 over Buffalo as the Lady Cardinals winning streak extends to 5 on their home floor. Butler gets past Providence 62-52. The win erases a Lady Bulldogs 3-game losing streak. NFL, it's the Bears and the Los Angeles Rams Sunday in the NFC divisional playoff at Soldier Field. Yesterday, the Bears holding a walkthrough, but did release their first injury report based on estimations concerns. Wide receivers Roma Dunze and DJ Moore were limited, with Dunze dealing with a foot injury, Moore an injured knee. On the defensive side, corner CJ Gardner-Johnson was listed as practicing in full after missing the wild card win over the Green Bay Packers with a concussion. The Rams also releasing their first injury report yesterday, which did have quarterback Matthew Stafford listed as he deals with a sprained finger on his throwing hand. Stafford was listed as a full practice participant and is expected to start against the Bears. MLB, the Cubs will introduce their new third baseman, three-time All-Star Alex Bregman at a press conference slated for 10:30 Central this morning at Wrigley Field. Yesterday, the Cubs making it official, coming to terms with Bregman on a 5-year deal valued at $175 million. Having spent most of his career with the Houston Astros, where he won 2 World Series championships, Bregman in his lone season with the Boston Red Sox in 2025 had a batting average of .273 and .821 OPS with 18 home runs, 28 doubles, and 62 RBIs, having played in 114 games. And that's a look at your sports for this Thursday. I'm Frank Sprakel.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Stragan Mantell. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price today on Dutch Farms large eggs on sale this week at Stragan Mantell. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on Dutch Farms large eggs. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragan Mantell and Touhyville. Good luck.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest. The last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying. Just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
Your holiday decor is down and suddenly your house looks very January. Kohl's can help you bring the spark back. No twinkle lights needed. Save on bedding that feels like a snow day. Decor that'll boost the mood. And sharp vacuums because, yes, you're still finding pine needles. Get an extra 15% off some of your faves store-wide. And beat those winter blahs at Kohl's. Select styles. Offer ends January 25th. Some exclusions apply. Coupons do not apply to Shark. See store or Kohls.com for details.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $40 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $18 a month, a savings of nearly $300 a year.
Whether you need a $100,000 policy or a $10 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance. In a hurry? Don't worry. With SelectQuote, you can get up to $2 million in instant, affordable same-day coverage with no medical exam.
Call SelectQuote at 1-800-637-9116. That's 1-800-637-9116. Or go to SelectQuote.com. That's 1-800-637-9116. Full details on example policies at SelectQuote.com/commercials.
Congratulations to Kathy in Wheatfield. She knew that Dutch Farms large eggs are on sale this week for just 99 cents each at Stragan Mantell. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. Shop online at StraganMantell.com. Get the same prices as you see in the store. You can set it up for pickup or delivery. So they do the shopping for you. You pull up into a special parking spot, and they load your car up for you or have it delivered to your home or business. You can use your online coupons, you use reward points, get reward points, and more. Stragan Mantell, life made simple, food made easy. Visit StraganMantell.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win. We'll draw the winner on Friday right here in Touhyville. Good luck.
Step into the skilled trades with the Building and Trades program at St. Joseph's in Rensselaer. Work side by side with experienced instructors, learning carpentry with professional tools and materials as you build a house from the ground up. Our small class sizes mean more focused instruction and hands-on opportunities to develop job-ready skills. And with our partner apprenticeship program, you can continue training while working toward a long-term career. Take the first step today. Enroll now at stjoe.edu.
Craving something new? Discover Red Baron Liquor with 5 convenient locations. Red Baron, Southside, DeMott, Yankee Inn, and Lake Liquors, right in Jasper County. Whether you're in the mood for top shelf bourbon, playful $1 shooters, or that perfect wine to complement dinner, we got it all. Feeling adventurous? Taste the world with Svedka flavored vodkas. Or chill out with our cold craft beers. Don't wait for the holiday rush. Unlock great flavors and unforgettable moments at Red Baron Liquor. It's more than a drink, it's an experience.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer?
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week.
Uh-oh, car trouble? Don't stress. Take it to AutoWorks in Rensselaer. From oil changes and brake repairs to engines and transmissions, the team at AutoWorks keeps you on the road safely. They're local, they're trusted, and they'll treat your car like it's their own. Don't wait for a breakdown. Schedule your service today. Call AutoWorks at 219-866-4131 or stop by their shop at 919 McKinley in Rensselaer. AutoWorks, where quality and care come standard.
Morocco Classic Rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
Good morning.
What do you need?
All I need is that hat.
Don't you think that's the most beautiful hat you've ever seen?
Some bad
I
hats.
don't think we should wear hats.
It is National Hat Day. Did you know that?
Some hats wear men. You wear that hat.
I wear many hats. The one I'm wearing currently.
I'm an entertainer. Hats off to you, big bro. Hats off to who now?
Hats off to you, sir or madame.
Today is National Hat Day.
It's showtime.
Yep. It's National Hat Day. We'll check in on our poll question in just a few minutes. Let us know whether or not you like wearing hats. We wear a lot of hats here at the radio station. We all do.
Mhm.
We all got multiple hats.
Well, there's that. Right.
It always reminds me of we saw the display at the Museum of Broadcast Communications, the Ray Rayner hat, where it was Cubs on one side and the Sox on the other. I always wanted one of those hats when I was a kid.
Speaking of Museum of Broadcasting, I
yes.
know you were going to go into live reads and
Yeah,
stuff
that's
like
okay.
that, but Kevin Matthews yesterday.
Yeah.
Ah!
So tomorrow morning on the program,
Ah!
legendary Chicago radio personality Kevin Matthews. Yes, for sure he's on because we already recorded the interview. So yes. So I know last time we announced it and there was some confusion and some things and he didn't come on and no. Now we had
a great discussion with him and we
Yeah.
probably could have gone longer.
I know. We went on for an hour with
Yeah.
him. Yeah. So
Yeah, very
Gonna have to do
interesting.
some editing,
And if you have time today, I know it's weird because it's in the middle of the week.
Mhm.
Go watch Broken Mary.
Yeah.
We bought it. So it was
it's $10 to buy on
Yeah.
Amazon. So it's
Yeah.
not like, I think it's $5 to rent. So
but I think if you have Paramount Plus, it's streaming.
no, you still, I think, have
Oh,
to
you have
pay
to
for
buy-
it. Yeah,
okay.
I think so. I don't think
Got
it's
it.
just in there. Yeah.
Got
I know he was talking about that. He found it on
It's
Paramount
good.
Plus. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. Mhm.
There's nothing like a good Christ grabbed you kind of story.
Yeah.
Or Mary
Yeah.
grabbed you.
Yeah, very cool. So, portion of the show is brought to us by Spriggs. They go big at Spriggs tomorrow night. It's Full Throttle Friday. That's right. Happy hour from 6 to 9. Free pool, appetizers, live DJ, and karaoke with a $100 cash prize karaoke contest on Friday nights. All classic rock fun at the Full Throttle Fridays at Spriggs. And go and like Spriggs on Facebook because they're doing all kinds of new stuff there. They go big at Spriggs. Also got to mention our friends over at Steve Specialized Services. Sure, you know the reputation of bad boy mowers and bandits, but now bad boy tractors. So take a look at them on 231 in Rensselaer. And before you know it, they're going to have them inside their log home.
They are inside there.
Are they in there? I didn't see them in there. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Big displays in their log home.
When I
They're
was
out of
stalking
log
the
home.
house again, plotting my new living.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff there.
It's so pretty.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Lynn would like to wish it says would like to wish my wife Judy Derflinger happy 49th anniversary today from Lynn. So happy 49 years
anniversary.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes, that is fantastic. So happy anniversary to Lynn and Judy Derflinger. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. That's really neat. So all right. So today is National Hat Day. So our poll question asking, do you like to wear hats? We talked about this earlier. Cheryl does like to wear hats. I not so much with the hats. I don't like the way I look in them. I don't like some of them look cool. Like, remember when Walter Payton was big with the ruse? Like, he had a ruse hat, like a kangaroo's. Do you remember that?
Was it Kangol?
No. It
What's
was
a ruse?
That was the name of the company.
Really?
Yeah. That he was a sponsor of, or that he was a spokesperson for.
I'm looking it up.
So I always thought the hats looked cool, but never looked cool on me. Like the newsboy hats look cool on certain people, not on me. Fedoras, every kid my age went through the Indiana Jones fedora stage. Doesn't look cool. Just doesn't. On some people it does. It looks amazing, but 54% say yes, they like wearing hats. 46% say no. So really pretty close.
Yeah.
I mean, that's right on there. So Cup of Noodles is launching 3 wing-inspired flavors for the Super Bowl. Spicy buffalo with ranch, lemon pepper, and garlic parmesan. When I read this, a light bulb went off over my head. I don't know if you saw it during prep. But I figured out what it is that I don't like. I like things that are the things. I don't like things flavored like a thing. Soup flavored like barbecue wings, I don't like.
Right. Barbecued wings, you do.
I do.
And soup, you do.
I
but
do.
It's the same. I always, whenever this comes up, I go, mint chocolate chip gum.
Right?
No.
Bacon flavored anything.
Anything other than bacon.
Yes.
Right. Nope.
I don't think I like anything that's weirdly flavored to taste like something that it's not.
Right. It's funk. It's like funky. Even most of my coffees, like if I get a flavored coffee, it's like someone poured some fake stuff on it. And I'm like, no. I want like vanilla bean coffee, not vanilla in a bottle that you poured the oil stuff on it and now it tastes like caca.
Right. And here's the weird thing.
Or mint flavored stuff and it's toothpaste. Like I'm not looking to toothpaste coffee.
Right. I like regular coffee with French vanilla creamer.
Correct.
Or hazelnut creamer.
Yes.
I don't want hazelnut coffee.
Right.
And I think that's why like you will get foo-foo coffees. And it's fine. I'll drink it because it mostly tastes like my creamer. But it's not my first choice. If I'm the only one drinking, I just go regular old Folgers. That's it.
I'm just shocked you're not, if you're drinking regular old coffee, that you're not drinking Dunkin'. Because to me, Dunkin', like for just coffee, like Dunkin' is the way to go. Dunkin' original. The end.
And honestly, once I add my creamer, it doesn't matter to me. It
Do
all
you
tastes like
taste
my creamer.
Smooth coffee. Like, do you taste the smoothness in coffee?
I don't think I do.
Okay.
I think I taste my creamer.
Got it.
Yeah. I think that's all it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just taste my creamer.
Well, I got so excited yesterday when we stopped. We were out in Monticello on sales calls and stopped at Kroger
Mm-hmm.
and got Starbucks brown sugar cinnamon to match my creamer
Mm-hmm.
to match my brown sugar cinnamon K-Cups.
Mm-hmm.
I was in heaven this morning with my coffee.
Yeah, we stopped in Monticello yesterday, and
Nothing like a good snowstorm to
right.
and a
but you know
whiteout.
what? It wasn't so bad coming home.
It was,
and it was like we came in and out of it as we got closer to
Yes.
Monticello. Like it wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
But once again, because I have run into some technical issues and with T-Mobile, once again, Ethan at the store in Monticello, super helpful.
Yep.
Super nice.
Yep.
Sat down. He said, "Here, let's have a seat." You know, did
And
it.
he
Boom, boom,
remembered
boom.
you from the other.
Because I had an issue where I had a thing that was like jammed into the machine. A SIM card was jammed in the machine, and I couldn't get it out, and I had to drive back and forth twice to there. And yeah, I mean, more helpful than the tech support on the phone. It was just he was amazing. He was fantastic. So
Well, and I love Monticello just because of the clients we have on there.
Mhm.
But then Kroger. I do.
I
I
know, you're
just
very
need
excited by it.
those weirdo things that they don't have at our Strax.
Yeah.
And
Like
I'm just going on the record.
5,000 different kinds of ice cream sandwiches.
Absolutely.
And again,
It's
I think,
it's-
and I know I'm plain Jane, I get it. But you're like, do you want those ice cream bars or those ice cream sandwiches? And I'm like,
I
doesn't
wanted
matter
to
to me.
take. I honestly,
You want it all
showed
of it.
restraint. I would have spent $60 on ice cream
I know.
yesterday,
I
and I
know.
was skipping in the aisle. It is
Yep.
a full-on frozen aisle of everything ice cream on planet Earth.
Literally, she was skipping. It wasn't.
I was
this is
skipping. I was dancing around.
She actually skipped on that.
Yes.
Mhm.
Tillamook ice cream bar, mudslide ice cream bars.
Yep.
What?
Mhm.
Banana pudding, Nightingale bars.
Right.
What?
Mhm.
I was so happy. But the thing I always go in there for,
Mhm.
because there isn't, I love my grocery shopping at Strax.
Mhm.
Love my grocery shopping at Meijer.
Mhm.
Love my grocery shopping at Fresh Time Market.
Mhm.
But I have things at every place,
You do.
right?
Mhm.
The thing that Kroger has is the roasted turkey breast.
You love that,
The end. It's to me, it's the best thing. It's the best thing ever.
right? I mean, and to
I
me, it's
crave
fine.
it.
It's turkey.
I don't know what the
Mm-hmm.
seasoning is on it because I've tried Meijer. I eat Strax probably once a week. We get a rotisserie chicken once every
Yeah.
10 days.
Yeah.
We're always with the rotisserie chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the combination of flavors is,
Mm-hmm.
I'm in.
And I like it sometimes, but like last night, we
Oh.
got back into town and I went to Strax to get the fried chicken.
Yeah.
I love their fried chicken.
Well, you love fried. I
do.
don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm such a fan.
I don't know why I don't like fried. There's something about it that screams fattening to me, like I'm doing something wrong.
Well,
You know what I mean? I don't know why.
I can't figure out why you think it's fattening. I'm always watching my figure.
You're so funny. Exhibit A. No. Yeah, I just never, I was always like, no.
Yeah. No, I love fried chicken. James says, good morning. Good morning, James. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate it. Police in Virginia had to stop by Ripon Middle School the other day.
Okay.
They charged a teacher with assault for throwing her shoe at a student last month. The investigation revealed the teacher was speaking to a student, an 11-year-old boy in the hallway, when at one point she removed her shoe and threw it at the student, striking him in the hand. Now, I'm trying to figure out.
Something in the guidelines of teaching about that.
Well, I'm trying to figure out. You're already in the hallway having a talk with him, like, because he was obviously, like, you know, causing a ruckus, as 11-year-old boys are apt to do. But what caused you to take off your shoe and throw it at him? Like, did he run away down the hall? Like, where did you think he was going? Like,
and what did you think the shoe was going to do? Like, what if it hit another student, or I don't know, you had bad aim, or it hit him in the eye.
I'm trying to figure out what this, what the purpose of this was for. So, yeah, on Monday,
can you imagine though? I got to tell you, if police came in the middle of class and hauled my teacher away, I would not be the same. As a kid, I'd be like, as a kid, that was your teacher. Like, they don't do anything wrong other than assign too much homework.
Yeah.
We had them on pedestals. At least I did.
Yeah.
I would not have ever expected anybody to haul away a teacher.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I had some that were fantastic and some that were not so much, and I was not such a great student. So I was not their favorite either. I'm sure.
The only illegal thing I ever thought my teacher would get hauled away for is smelling like mothballs.
Brian says assault with a smelly object. So that's all there is to the story. I want more. What?
Right.
You guys suck at the news.
Well, I'm finding that more and more lately. Do you get, like, when you read these like 4-line stories and you're like, wait, that's not a story. That's a tidbit. That's
right. I guess if there's nothing more to know at this point, because she was arrested. So now we got to, now there's going to be an investigation.
Right. And charged with what? Assault?
Oh, it says on Monday, police concluded the investigation by charging 37-year-old Delia Pruitt of assault and battery. She was released on a summons to appear in court.
Is assault and battery, will that stop her from ever teaching again?
I don't know. And the incident happened December 17th. You had to be just on the verge of Christmas break. You just got to make it through one more day?
Right. Don't you have one of those?
What did he do?
Yeah. Or here, no matter what, you've got the calendar. The countdown's on, lady. You can hang on, certainly.
Right. Which, by the way, none of this would have been a thing when I was in school. I told you. I've been hit in the head.
With rulers?
Had to kneel on a ruler. Kneel so that the ruler's digging into your knees, been smacked in the head, grabbed by the shoulder.
Neck hair, you said?
Grabbed by the back of my hair, but grabbed on my shoulder and pinched like a Vulcan neck pinch, it's this was nothing. A shoe.
Yeah, if I was that mother though, I think
it was my dad who told me that if you fell asleep in class, he had a teacher that would throw nickels at you.
If you get whipped with a nickel, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, I remember I fell asleep in class one time, and the teacher came over and it was history, and he took the big history book and dropped it on my desk next to my head. Because I was asleep on my bed, and he's boom. That'll wake you up.
Oh,
yeah, not fun. So yeah, but now, and I want to know, was it a heeled shoe? Was it just one of those flip flops? Is this nothing? Is it
I don't know that it matters.
Is it a
Let's
moccasin?
hope let's hope it wasn't anything.
Well, I think it does matter. If you get hit by a moccasin, there's no need for police to be involved. That's maybe next time shut up in class.
Was it a Laboutine?
Right.
Was it?
Just maybe next time quiet down. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, people spending money on TikTok. We got a story there. And all right. Yeah, I've got some fun stuff. I'll just stick around, folks.
Right.
Yeah, just stick around.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, there's a winter weather advisory that remains in effect until 9 a.m. Central Standard Time this morning. Localized hazardous travel due to lake effect snow. Slow down and use caution while traveling. Mostly cloudy and windy, then gradually becoming sunny and windy with a high near 24. Wind chill values as low as 0. Tonight, snow with blustery winds mainly after midnight. Temperatures falling to near 21 by 8 p.m., then rising to around 26 during the remainder of the night. Friday, a 40% chance of snow showers, mainly before noon. Mostly cloudy and windy with a high near 36. Friday night, a 40% chance of snow, mostly cloudy with a low around 16. Saturday, a 20% chance of snow before noon, mostly cloudy with a high near 19. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 6.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
The Indiana State Police are now accepting applications for the 90th Trooper Recruit Academy. Earn $69,000 while in the academy and $70,000 upon graduation, with full-time benefits and opportunities statewide. Serve your community, enforce the law, help those in need. Be part of something bigger than yourself. Take the first step today. Apply online at indianatrooper.com. That's indianatrooper.com. One badge, endless opportunities. Questions? Contact Sergeant Tim Grayson at tgrayson, Grayson, at isp.in.gov.
Jasper County REMC is a non-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles, autonomy and independence. Jasper County REMC is an autonomous, self-help organization controlled by their members. If they enter into agreements with other organizations, including governments, or raise capital from external sources, they do so on terms that ensure democratic control by their members and maintain their cooperative autonomy. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Since 1969, FTC Enterprises has kept the region rolling strong. From custom Terra wheels for your ag needs to car, truck, commercial semi, or off-road tire needs, trust in decades of experience and a passion for quality. Need fabrication work? Stop by their shop and check out their FTC Custom Cuts plasma table, ready for your next project. Pulaski County's largest tire retailer. For expert service or a custom quote, call FTC Enterprises at 219-567-2441 or visit 4455 South US Highway 421 in Francisville. FTC Enterprises, the wheels that drive the future.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
It's our favorite show.
You got a hit show?
How come you're so good?
Well, I'm something of a famous radio personality.
Don't go all diva on me.
I guess I'm just a people person.
The thing is, you just talk way too much. You're super clingy and you come on way too strong.
Well, suppose everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Opinions are like
handkerchiefs. Everybody's got one.
That's not even how the saying goes.
But you get the point.
Come on, it's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Portions of the show today brought to us by the Good Table Family Restaurant. Good food, good friends, good times at the Good Table Family Restaurant. And man, when I say good food, check out what they've got for breakfast. You feeling hungry this morning? How about you stop by for an egg dish, croissants, steak and eggs, French toast, cinnamon swirl French toast, Belgian waffles, pancakes, wraps. That's just page one. Omelets, skillets, kids' breakfast, and more. It's all there at the Good Table Family Restaurant. Go and like the Good Table Family Restaurant on Facebook to find out all about the good stuff that they've got going on and to check out their daily specials. They might be doing something daily that you want a little something different. Also got to mention our friends over at Curbsy Head Start. Curbsy Head Start is open 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, for kids ages 3 to 5 in Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties. Find out more at KIRPC.net, as well as KIRPC Head Start on Facebook. All right. See what we got going on here in the world, okay? I saw this, and I wasn't even sure if I should tell you, because I was like, maybe I should just do the research and just learn how to do this myself.
Okay.
I saw the headline. An FBI hack to stop people from interrupting you.
Oh, I don't like this. Yikes.
A guy who teaches public speaking is going viral now for a tip on how to command a conversation. He says it's something FBI agents are taught, and it can prevent people from interrupting you in the middle of a story. The tip is to start with something called a command pause. Use an opening line to grab their attention, like, listen to this, or check this out, it's nuts. Okay. First of all, that's also just called like clickbait. Like it's like every viral video they tell you, ask a question, grab their attention, do that, stop. Okay. It's not an FBI hack. Sorry. Mr. Beast knows how to do this. Like it's, take it easy, FBI guy. They say, so do that and then pause before you launch into the actual story. If I pause, that's when the interruption comes in.
Are you done? I thought you were done.
See, I just paused for a second and she jumped right in.
I'm not dissuaded. So
pausing for a beat reinforces in the listener's brain that what you're about to say is important. So they'll shut up for 5 seconds and let you talk. No. A pause insinuates that there's a chance to talk again.
Right.
No.
Here I come.
I mean, that's it happened again. I fell for a headline and it got me nowhere.
Yep. And I would might I just say, just quit.
I mean, what? Cheryl, listen to this story. It's nuts. If someone did that to me, I'd be like, did you lose your train of thought?
Right. Are you all right?
Did you get distracted by something? What's happening? All right. A woman in Colorado got upset because she saw something on her receipt from Chick-fil-A that didn't equate for her.
I wanted to look this up too. Yes.
I don't know if I'm late to the party, but what is a public improvement fee from Chick-fil-A? What is that, Chick-fil-A? What is a public improvement fee for $2?
So she's not happy about the public improvement fee from Chick-fil-A.
It's called a PIF.
Okay.
It's a private charge added to sales transactions, not a government tax, used by developers to fund infrastructure like road, sidewalks, parking lots, landscaping, or new shopping centers, and is especially common in Colorado. So literally they're passing their new parking lot charge on you.
Am I crazy? Or is that just, that's what you're supposed to do with profit that comes in from selling all the chicken sandwiches?
One would think.
So can you just add on whatever fees you want?
I want to see public improvement fee legal in Indiana or Illinois.
It says today.
Yes. What? Wow.
It says here, many working Americans today are either in debt, living paycheck to paycheck, or struggling to keep up with their payments. That's why unexpected fees and receipts tend to hit harder than they used to. Now, I'm not telling anybody how to spend their money because I am, just as guilty as anybody else. But if you're living paycheck to paycheck and struggling, Chick-fil-A might not be the answer. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not judging. I'm just saying, it's might not be where to go to work that through.
Okay, so typically we do both sides of the coin on this show. So I'd like to offer you that if I'm going check to check, if I'm living check to check, and I'm waking up in the morning going, ay. I just can't anymore. This is so hard. I don't know what I'm going to do. Your Honor, I would submit that their breakfast burrito with hash browns and chicken with the side of hot sauce is exactly the way to go.
See, and I'm going to go more the route of there's better things than a chicken sandwich. Just throwing that out
you
there.
Obviously, you're a criminal. That's all.
So it says here, one Tampa man previously questioned a $3 packaging fee after eating at a J. Alexander's restaurant. Seriously? We're going to charge a $3 packaging fee for putting it in the bag for you? I mean, guys, I'm just saying, okay? I'm a business owner. And these are things that I struggle with every day. Should we charge a fee for credit cards? Or is it the cost of business? And I talk with business owners about it all the time.
Yeah.
Do we charge a late fee for people that pay their bill late? Or is it just it's one of those things that people are just trying to get by and trying to make it? Some radio stations charge for production, for certain production costs and for things like that. If you don't bring the commercial to them, we don't do that. So there's all kinds of ways that you can up your fees. Our plan here is we try to make it as reasonable as possible for the value that you get by getting your commercials out to all these listeners. We want businesses to be able to have enough repetition so that it works. So we look at it like we're all in it together. We want it to work.
Right. We're not adding a fee so I can redecorate the middle area or get normal ceiling tiles in here.
Right.
That is just nonsense.
It just seems like a weird way to stick it to your customers, to me.
Well, and this says, okay, so I just randomly was like, give me some sample examples. So, of course, they gave me the example of what it's used for, and I didn't want that. I wanted specific examples. And then I saw on Facebook, again in Colorado Springs, a woman had posted, ever look at your receipt at Arby's at the Pilot truck stop? There is a 2.5% public improvement fee attached to every transaction.
Wow.
What in the world?
Yeah. A customer in Texas raised their eyebrows after spotting a $5.16 charged tip fee on Dunkin' drive-thru receipt, despite never tipping anyone.
I can't anymore.
I know.
I'm falling off my thing because here's my thing. I don't look at my receipts. I've started looking at them at two places in town. because they are wrong every time.
Mm-hmm.
I will not name those people, but
Well, when we went,
I started
when we went
looking
to,
at that and I'm like, okay, if it's going to be $3 here and $5 there, da 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 da.
Well, we went for Japanese, and I it was one of those things that I said I was going to follow up on, and then I never did. We went for Japanese, and they say right on the door, I think they charge 16% or
I thought it was
18% gratuity. So then that was on the receipt when I signed it, and then when I saw it go through on my debit card, it was added on top of it. So it was doubled on there, like, or that there was more.
That's 36%.
There's more tip on. I don't know if it was double, but it was more than what I what I had said.
You
it was
need
like,
to
it was
call
like,
them.
it was like an extra $8 or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. So and that's what I said. I said I was going to follow up on it, and then I didn't. And I was like, yeah, somebody got a better tip, and but that's the kind of stuff like that on these things. I feel like you're sticking it to your customers when you're adding in extra fees on top of everything else is more expensive.
Well,
everything else, you're already charging more for the food.
I'll go one further. I'm going to call it what I think it is stealing. The end.
What happened with me is what happens here is not, because they're putting it right on the thing. They're saying there's a fee. You know what I mean? So,
No, but they're giving the receipt. So you ordered like in your head, you're like, I want an Arby's roast beef. I want this meal, that meal, and a Coke. And in your head, you're not going $5.99 plus $6.99 plus $2.99 plus I got this extra and a couple extra sauces. You're not doing math in your head. And as they're passing the stuff through the window, you're not like, let me check my receipt. Let me hear ye. Yep, that's Cheryl's. Ooh, that looks high. You're not doing that. You're hungry. But you're thinking when you roll up that you've ordered A, B, C, D, plus whatever tax there is on food, depending on the state, for a grand total of have a nice day. You do not think that there's now fees for repainting the bathroom and whatever it is. No. So that to me is stealing. That's slipping something in.
Well, that's what I was just typing to look up. I'm curious to know what the rules are on letting people know up front, like what they have to do to show that. So then you can decide if you want to buy something there.
Right.
Like where is it shown? So it says here under FTC rules, businesses must publicly show mandatory extra fees up front and advertised prices for lodging and live events, integrating them into the total price. Right. But what about for restaurants? Like, because that's where these are happening. It's mostly businesses must publicly show extra food fees, especially mandatory ones under new federal laws and state laws, like Illinois requiring clear, conspicuous, upfront disclosure of all mandatory charges, service fees, surcharges on menus or ads, not just on the final bill. So they've actually had to change some of the laws because of this happening. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, I can't anymore.
Public improvement fee. $2 added to your chicken sandwich because they decided that you need to pay for their parking lot to get repaved.
I mean,
and listen, again, as a business owner, I get it. Everybody's struggling, but so are your customers.
Right. I mean, think about right now, we want to get a new fence at the house, right? And it's going to cost us a gazillion dollars.
Should we put on a new fence fee?
That's what I'm saying. Everybody that comes over, I got it. I'll just do this. I'm going to charge Amazon.
Oh, sure.
You're dropping off my packages.
Yeah. Oh,
there's a fee for that.
If only I could find a way to make money from Amazon coming to the house. I'd be a millionaire.
Listen, There's a genius in here
Yep.
somewhere. It hasn't yet hit
Uh,
its peak, but there's a genius.
uh-huh.
Could you imagine?
Right? David says, good morning from INDOT. Always a pleasure to have great company on these cold, snowy 12-hour shifts. Good morning, David. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Be careful.
Yes. And
NDOT, we
yes.
thank you because of all the stuff. Did you see the roads yesterday?
I did. Yeah.
Oh, did you see the accident in Elkhart? Ay, ay, ay.
Yep.
Yikes.
Yep. Melissa says, good morning, Chewies. Good morning, Melissa. Mr. M says, I know it's inconvenient, but I wish everyone would go back to cash. That would solve these problems. I'm tired of getting charged 3% on my debit card. It should be the same as cash. Credit cards are even worse. I've charged 5% at some local businesses. Okay. Two things here. One, cash isn't going to stop the $2 improvement fee or anything like that.
Yeah.
It will. You won't have to pay the 3% or 5% credit card charge. If you pay cash, you're right. You wouldn't have to do that. That said, you and I looked, and I don't think places are supposed to charge a fee for debit cards.
It's illegal.
Yeah, that's so.
Illegal
So I don't know
to
what you
charge
what you
a
call
fee on
that
a
fee.
debit card.
Mm-hmm.
And when I saw that, I was like, wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So like those processing fees, I don't think they can do it on a credit card. I mean, on a debit card. They can do it on a credit card.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, no, cash would solve that, and I'm torn on the whole charging a percentage for the credit card thing.
I know we are. We go
Because-
back and forth because
Because it is a fee and it does cut into things. And so I don't know. It's a convenience. And so I don't know. But I get it. And it bothers me as a consumer when I go to a place and have to pay more. I get it. So Mary says, good morning. Good morning, Mary. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. Now let's give away pizza.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza and Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer is firing up the oven and serving the pies everybody loves. Fresh dough, real toppings, and flavor that hits the spot every time. Whether it's game night, family night, or I'm not cooking tonight, make it a Rick's Pizza night. Call 1-219-777-2674. That's 1-219-777-2674. And Rick's will take care of dinner. Get your Rick's fix. Rick's Pizza, Rensselaer's hometown favorite.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza and Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're caller number 7. Who's this?
It's Mary.
Hi, Mary. How are you?
Good.
All right, let's see if we can get you a pizza. So I read this morning that Matthew McConaughey has trademarked all right. So that's kind of his catchphrase. What movie did he actually say all right in? Was it Dazed and Confused, A Time to Kill, or How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? Those are 3 Matthew McConaughey movies. What movie did he say all right in? Dazed and Confused, A Time to Kill, or How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? What do you think?
Dazed and Confused?
Yes. And it was actually his improv that was not written into the script. That was him that put that in there. So congratulations, Mary. You got yourself pizza. You hold on a second. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl's phone so we can get you all set up, okay?
Okay, great.
Thank you. All right, we got us a winner tomorrow. We'll see if we can get another one.
She did not
tomorrow.
require cheating.
That's right, Cheryl.
Because I got scolded yesterday.
Okay.
I got scolded.
Okay.
I got spanked.
Stop interrupting. All right.
Winner winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
When you think of diamonds, what comes to mind?
Getting engaged?
Your wedding day?
A favorite anniversary. Diamonds tend to be associated with special memories. The next time you hear the word diamonds, you need to think of Vierk's Fine Jewelry.
At Vierk's, we have the area's largest and finest selection, featuring hundreds of in-stock certified diamonds, all shapes and sizes, and specializing in a carat and larger.
And our prices and quality will meet or exceed anyone's, from the mall to the internet to even New York's Diamond District.
And for true expertise, Vierk's has Lafayette's only GIA graduate gemologist in residence, along with the area's only, and we do mean only, USPAP compliant jewelry appraiser.
Let Vierk's help make any occasion shine with the perfect diamond for your individual taste, style, and budget.
If you're serious about a diamond and serious about saving money, then you need to visit Vierk's Fine Jewelry. Seriously.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Vierks.com.
Brad Gutwine from Gutwine Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwine Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much.
You'll like the way we do business at Gutwine Motor Company in Monon.
Steve's Specialized Services now offers Bad Boy Tractors. Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for build strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy Tractors. From mid-size to subcompact models, powered by 22 to 35 horsepower, water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real. Easy on the farm, the ranch, or even around the house. Bad Boy Tractors deliver on power and durability all day, every day. Visit Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer or visit stevespecialized.com. That's stevespecialized.com. Bad Boy Tractors, work with an attitude. Be sure to follow Steve's Specialized Services on Facebook.
Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at endurancewarranty.com. Auto repair bills are through the roof. $3,000 to replace the transmission. $4,000 for a blown engine. And if your manufacturer's warranty is expired, you'll have to cover it all out of pocket. You need an Endurance Auto Protection Plan. No matter what the mileage, if your car is under 20 years old, Endurance can get you covered on the engine, electrical system, transmission, AC, drivetrain, and more. Endurance has plans for any budget. Repairs can be done at the certified mechanic of your choice, and they're paid directly with no middleman. Plans cover 24/7 roadside assistance, towing, battery jumps, fuel deliveries, tire changes, lockout services, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Act now and get our elite benefits, including complete tire care and key fob replacement. A $2,000 value at no extra cost. With Endurance, you could never pay for covered auto repairs again, so call now for your free quote. Call 800-319-5725. 800-319-5725. 800-319-5725.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer. 97.7 The Q.
Time for a check of news. For that, we'll head over to the newsroom. Here is Russ Martin.
The city of Rensselaer will be adding a pavilion to the farmers market, and they're asking for ideas on what should be included. Mayor Jeff Phillips said a meeting will take place on Friday, and the public is invited to offer their suggestions.
We received a grant to build a farmers market pavilion. Our farmers market is unique, and not only do we have fresh produce, but we also have meat that's sold there. So there's a number of other things. This pavilion idea came up as part of our ag vision for our county this Friday the 16th, and we'll be at City Hall Council Chambers, 10 a.m. If somebody has an idea on might work best for the farmers market, we're going to put out there what our vision is of it.
Legislation that would more strictly limit the use of cell phones by students on school property is receiving bipartisan support. Senate Bill 78, requiring public schools to adopt a ban that prohibits students from using or possessing a wireless communication device during the school day, is moving through the Indiana Senate. If it remains in its current form, teacher-directed use of a device for educational purposes could only take place on a school-supplied device. Under current state law, students are prohibited from using phones during instructional times, but they can use them during lunch and passing periods. A full Senate vote is expected soon before moving to the House. The Indiana State Police have announced that their Commercial Vehicle Enforcement Division will be conducting roadside inspections and passing out materials as a means to combat human trafficking. This illegal activity encompasses the recruitment, transportation, and holding of people through force or deception to exploit people for profit. Commercial operators are often in places that are hotspots for human trafficking, such as parking lots and rest areas. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
76-year-old Joseph Zickrell of Fair Oaks passed away on January 3rd. A celebration of life of Joseph Zickrell will be held on January 17th from noon until 2 p.m. at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, and a time of remembrance will begin at 2 o'clock that day. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 72-year-old Larry Allen of DeMont passed away on January 9th. A celebration of life will follow at a later date. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. 59-year-old Joseph Edward Broussard of Pulaski passed away on January 11th. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory in Winnemac. Per Joseph Broussard's wishes, no services will be held and private burial will take place. Online condolences may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. 75-year-old Jean Ann Button of Winnemac passed away on January 12th. Per Jean Button's wishes, there will be no visitation or services. Private burial will take place. Memorial contributions may be made to the American Cancer Society, Pulaski County Public Library, or Pulaski Animal Center. Online tributes may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by George Ade Memorial Healthcare Center.
Today, there's a winter weather advisory that remains in effect until 9 a.m. Central Standard Time this morning. Localized hazardous travel due to lake effect snow. Slow down and use caution while traveling. Mostly cloudy and windy, then gradually becoming sunny and windy with a high near 24. Wind chill values as low as 0. Tonight, snow with blustery winds mainly after midnight. Temperatures falling to near 21 by 8 p.m., then rising to around 26 during the remainder of the night. Friday, a 40% chance of snow showers, mainly before noon. Mostly cloudy and windy with a high near 36. Friday night, a 40% chance of snow, mostly cloudy with a low around 16. Saturday, a 20% chance of snow before noon, mostly cloudy with a high near 19. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 6.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Classic rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q. Touhyville. Now with even more Touhy.
Welcome back to the to the show that we're doing right now.
Wake up, fool!
You're really gonna be abnormal after this show.
I'm laughing like a ventriloquist dummy.
You are.
The show has become very, very silly. Sounds like a fun group.
Is that a real show?
No, it's somebody's making a joke. Forget it.
Best show we've ever done, ladies and gentlemen. You're about to get.
Showtime.
97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. Stephen Sherrill with you here, and Dr. Nikki for Therapy Thursday. Good morning, Dr. Nikki. How are you?
I'm fabulous.
Good.
I was going to say Dr. Stephen, Dr. Cheryl, but it just isn't true.
No. No, we're just.
But you play one on the radio.
Right, we're TikTok
Right, we're
docs.
TikTok
yeah,
docs.
Yeah, we play one on the internet. Yeah, yeah,
Dr.
we
Laughter.
pretend. Yeah. So, yes, very nice. So, I want to dive right in because you mentioned this last week, and sometimes we tend to go all over the place. So I thought before we go somewhere else that we don't want to go, you brought up halt last week, and it really hit us
Yeah.
both right between the eyes. So let's start with what is halt and then go from there.
HALT means, and it comes, it's an old thing that we are familiar with within the 12-step program community, where I spent a great deal of time many years ago. So it means never get too hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. HALT.
Okay.
So it's remember to stop in your tracks before you have a big reaction. And we've talked a lot about reactions and reactivity and where it comes from. It comes to me, the bigger the reaction, the older the material supporting the reaction. If it's hysterical, it's historical. Okay, we've talked about all that. And so, of course, I like to dig in and see where did it start and all of that. And yet we want to be practical. I consider myself a practical visionary. So we want to be practical also and say, well, that's all very fine and good. But when I'm about to ram the car in front of me because they're driving too slowly and I have someplace to go, I need an instant. I'm not going to sit there and think, oh, yes, my mother was so. No. What I want to do is, but I can remember HALT. First of all, halt your mouth. Stop your brain, stop put your hair out. It's on fire right now. Put it out, whatever it is, halt, stop in your tracks emotionally.
Okay.
And sometimes in your brain. And so what are the things, though, that feed us and feed our reactivity, right? So we know that the bigger the reaction, the older the material. And we've talked a lot on the program over the years about being aware of your where everything starts and the unmet wounds, the deeper wounds that need to have attention paid to them and treated gently and treated cautiously and interestingly. We know all that. Okay, so that's good. But now you still have these, we always have these little, even speed bumps. No matter how developed we are, there are speed bumps and there are potholes that show up. And when those happen, how do we handle it in the moment without going nuts or get taken to our bed and pulling the covers up and, all those kinds of things. And so, but one thing that's good to know is what feeds the big reactions, whether they're like hysterically crying or furious or terrified in a corner, what feeds those reactions. So for, I go the other way around. Tired is my number one, even though in HALT, it's the last letter. Tired is mine. When I'm tired, I am not pleasant. There's sometimes, I can get it together and, I had almost no sleep last night. So I'm very perky today, but that's, there's a lot of great, exciting things going on in my life. So that overrides my exhaustion.
I'm the same way and I get vulnerable. I just know that I'm vulnerable.
Yeah.
Well,
right. And, of course, I'm a fan of vulnerability. So we probably should maybe, when you say vulnerable, what do you mean, Cheryl?
Open to reactive, like more so than other times. Like it's a heightened, everything's a catastrophe kind of thing.
Okay, so when I say vulnerable, I mean everything is open and connected.
Got it.
And yes, that could include concern or a heightened worry
sensitivity,
or concern. Sensitivity. That's sensitivity.
So because I think, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think most people, when they're tired, and it's probably going to be the same for all of the halts, we're more susceptible
Yes.
to getting sent off because we're not at our peak selves.
Self and our energy. We don't have as much resource, energetic resource, like you don't want a sprinter to run the Olympics when he's tired. I don't know how they don't be tired. I don't know how coming into the Olympic Games, you're not just they must meditate 13 hours a day. I can't imagine what they do to keep their nerves in order. It's just phenomenal, those athletes. But anyway, but we're athletes too in a different way as we go through our lives, because life is full of obstacles and surprises, and some of the surprises are fantastic and some of them are not so fantastic. So tired. That's all very fun and good, but everybody gets tired some of the time. It's just, there's nobody who can say that I know of, unless they live in the woods alone and do nothing, or chop wood when they want to. I don't know, whatever it is people do in the woods. Angry. Okay, so now we're in this emotion. Now this is a kind of a dog chasing its tail, because if we're angry, most of the time, unless it's like somebody's come up and stuck a gun in your face, that would make me angry and probably scared, I'm imagining. But if you're angry, there's layers of things going on with you at that moment, because anger is a secondary defense. It's not a primary state. It can fuel you. I can be angry enough about what's going on in my community to want to do something about it. That's a kind of a helpful anger, but that's not the anger we're talking about, is it? It's the anger that, I can't believe that guy did that to me. And so if we could take an instant to look at the fear or the grief that is supporting the anger, we will actually be able to minimize our anger. So it's always good when the anger comes out, assuming that you've eaten, assuming that you've rested. If the anger still comes out, then you know that you got a little writing or stop, halt, look at it, feel it, move through it. Even if you do want to slam into the car in front of you, you can say, gee, I wonder why this is so, what do I think is going to happen if I'm 3 seconds late to where I'm going? Let me just take a second here and breathe. Breath is, it's the best. It's the best. It's the best and most important thing we do, obviously, is breath. And lonely. Well, now, so sandwiched in between the things we can really have management over, which is when and how much do we eat, and when and how much do we rest, are these two feelings that are a little less like manageable, if I could say it that way, which is lonely. And there are two kinds of loneliness. From my point of view, there's the I really feel alone and no one hears me, no one sees me, no one I don't have what I need in my life. My partner isn't getting me, or my friend has abandoned me, or whatever it is. And then there's the existential loneliness, which is the awareness that we're alone in our own bodies. We're born alone. We get a little help, of course, from mom, but we're born alone. And we die alone. I don't care if you've got 50 people around you when you die. You're dying alone. They're not all dying with you, unless I guess there's a plane crash. I always like to give the caveats. Because
I'm noticing that a lot today. I don't know where this is the way unless if the
yeah, you think it's hard once a week. You should live with this. It's not pretty, Steve. I'm just saying.
Listen, you know what's so fun though is I think more and more since Cheryl and I started doing the show, because I think we tend to find ourselves leaning towards entertaining and humor more. We will call each other out on those things on a regular basis and laugh about them. About when we notice, there was a morning a couple of weeks ago where Cheryl got up and throughout the morning, from the time that we saw each other to getting in the car to come to work, being in the car for the 5-minute drive to work, getting ready for the show, doing the show, where I finally just went into a commercial break and I went, did you put cocaine in your coffee this morning? I tried 7 times just in the car to ask you how you slept, and I couldn't get into it. You know, it's just, but we noticed these things about each other, and now we're just like, you know what? Just say it, because we've both been on the earth long enough to go, I am doing that today. What in the world? Like, you know?
No, I've got a question. No, I've got one question on this.
Yes, I was going to go back to it.
Okay, yeah, let's go back. Yeah.
When we go back to it, though.
No, go ahead.
We're
there.
What? Lately, I keep hearing everybody use the word that triggers me. This triggers me. This triggers me, and I can't. I do that face because I'm like, I know that's. I'm like, stop it already with the trigger. When you do that, it triggers me.
Yeah. Well, think about it. It's a horrible. Of course, it's right in our lexicon now. There could not be more pertinent a word than trigger, because we are in a violent. Just a despicable national conversation and international conversation these days. What is a trigger? A trigger is something that's on a gun. This is something that gets me hyped up. I mean, if I'm doing this, you know, I am my fingers on the trigger. I'm ready to go.
Well, it's almost, I feel like when I hear it from someone, it's the permission slip.
Yes.
Now shut you down, because I've warned you that whatever it is you do is setting me off in a way that's inappropriate. But I've already warned you, because I called it a trigger. I
so agree with you, Cheryl. And I talk about this all the time. And I love that. And I'm going to take that into, I'm sure, every session I have today, someone will say triggered. And so
if I hear
I'm going to take that into no, I know. And what's worse for me is I hear it so often, I pick it up. It's like the clients I have who say like every other, like I said like because I was actually making a comparison. But you know that like, and she said like, and I was like, and I was like, okay, first of all, you're 45 years old and you sound like an infant. You must stop saying that word. You're diluting your entire conversation.
Yeah.
And then I have to spend 30 minutes trying to get like out of my vocabulary. It's the same thing with triggered, because they say it so much. And it's hard because I mirror people all the time. So I mirror all the things. But it is true. And I rail against that, because guess what? We're responsible for our own triggers.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, okay, I don't get a permission slip just because I inform you I'm an abusive monster or whatever it is.
Yeah, so now that's the thing. I've been completely transparent. So now I can take
that's the other word that drives me nuts. I'm just to be transparent. I haven't eaten in 5 hours. So buckle up, Buttercup. I'm going to offend you and be a monster. No, that's not how it works.
Yeah, here's the third thing that goes into, Cheryl, that makes me crazy is, wait, no, I forgot it. Triggered, transparent. Oh, honestly, let me be honest.
Oh, yeah, to be honest.
Like, what have you been doing the rest of the time? Now I'm totally suspicious.
Right.
Yeah. I'm assuming this honesty has been flowing from you to some degree.
So now how do you then, because in my daughter's generation, and they're not really guilty of it, but I mean, I feel like they use that a lot. So
which one? Honesty or transparency or
trigger? I'm triggered. I'm triggered by this. How do you acknowledge somebody's boundaries? Okay, so what I'm hearing you say is that, you know, that you don't like it when blah, 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 but it doesn't trigger you, and it's not an excuse for you to come crazy.
No, I think that's not a great way to say it, because it throws down it's kind of a flag to a bull, you know, a cape to a bull.
Yeah.
Quite that way. You know, I'm in a rare circumstance because people come to me asking for me to help them. So I get to say whatever I want to say to some degree. Obviously, it depends on the person, how I say it. But, so I can just say, why do you think you're using that word? Or what do you think, how come you're putting me in charge of your triggers? That's so disempowering. Wouldn't you rather have authority over your own reactivities? First of all, I translate the word trigger to reactivity because that's what it is. Reactivities, and you have a choice about the level. I don't think I do have a choice. I understand that you don't think you have a choice, but that's not true. You have a choice. You just haven't discovered that you have a choice yet. So I start to do that kind of thing. But I think even as a mom or whatever, there must be a way of saying, when you say that word, it sounds like you're giving me the power over your feelings. I don't think you want to do that. Do you mean to do that?
And my question, going back to halt, okay, it's fairly easy to understand not getting too hungry,
Eat a
not
Snickers.
not getting
Right. Eat a Snickers.
No sugar.
not getting too tired. I understand that.
Yeah.
How do I know if I'm getting too angry or if I'm justifiably angry?
Well, that's interesting. I guess you really have to know yourself.
Okay.
Almost nothing deserves a major
A blow
bonfire.
up. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
What my old phrase, which is easy to say and hard to adhere to, if it isn't a matter of life and death, it doesn't matter much. How many things are actually a matter of life? And this is a good sort of notion to carry around with you around anxiety as well. If it isn't a matter of life and death, it doesn't matter much.
Mm-hmm.
How many things in our day is really are a matter of life and death?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not much.
Yeah.
Not much.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and letting your anxiety rise to the level of, just disaster, or as you say, Cheryl, catastrophe.
Mm-hmm.
How many catastrophes are there really? Like, name the things that fall under the category of catastrophe. Give me 3 things that fall under the category of catastrophe, Cheryl.
Death.
Okay.
Death done.
Depending upon the person, but okay.
No,
I mean that. Someone's been very, very ill and they finally die.
That's what I mean. It's like it's done. Okay. Like now, I would say hurt, or like bad hurt, like car accident. Physical. Yeah. And then I would just say something like a fire or an emergency, what I mean? Like,
right. So think of all the things you experience as catastrophe that don't fall in those 3 categories.
Right. And that's what that brings up the next thing. So what happens? What do you do with when your approach isn't working? And so you're at the level of frustration where you've tried everything you think humanly possible.
You need to finish that sentence. Your approach to such and such isn't working in that.
Here we are at the same point.
Yeah, no, you're being vague and you can do better. I've heard you do better on this kind of conversation.
Okay, so now I'll get specific. Ready? Steve runs the business one way, which is kind of like holds everything tight.
Yeah.
I can do it all.
Yeah.
And then when something actually is a catastrophe, then I'll call you in for your opinion and you could do cleanup on aisle 18. Does that make sense? Like, oh, you're really good at that. Okay,
does it make sense to you, Steve? Does that sound accurate? Yeah.
It's pretty close. Yeah.
We need more revenue. So now I'm going to, let's go. Come on, now start now. And I'm like, okay, 6 months ago, I laid out, and we've had 1 meeting since then. And I get that you're busy. So I'm trying to respect him without like usurping his authority. And I have a tendency to emasculate People. And or not even just men. I'm just like,
Yeah. No, I got it. I got it. That's why I
and
laughed. It's funny.
you know, and so I'm trying, like the Dickens, as I get older, to first do no harm. Like I feel like be a doctor, like be Dr. Health to people, and don't
It's a
ruin
good
the
phrase
world.
for everybody to use. Yeah.
That's the way I feel. I feel like when I heard first do no harm, that really is it, because you can't take the harm back. You can apologize, but that's very different than being able to heal the open wound that you just, they're bleeding out, and you said, I'm sorry, and you sutured them, but that doesn't mean it doesn't hurt in the gut, and they don't have this recovery that's now got to happen because of you or your action. So I try. And then it builds, because I've tried this way, and then I've tried that way, and then I've tried the discussion, and I've tried to be calm, and then I've tried to implement, and then it goes back to the same thing, and then I'm ready to stab myself or him in the eyeball. One of us is going down. I'm not sure who.
I think you are sure. Okay.
Right. And it's not me. No, so then it becomes like vicious, because I have a vicious side.
Go back and say the same sentence you started with, but use the real words. Okay. So what happens when? I'll just do it for you.
What happens when I get out of control, and I get past that boiling point in myself, and I resort to nasty, mean-spirited things, and I lose my voice.
I'm going to do it in even a bigger perspective, so you can have this. But you use the control word. That's excellent. What happens when things aren't going the way I think they should go, and I'm not being heard and seen?
Yeah. But I would go one further, because I breach my own rules of conduct. Like, so now, like all my stuff that I've worked so hard to get to a place where I'm not mean and nasty and rotten and whatever, all out now it's war. Do you know?
Of course, the first thing that you have done is you've not spoken your emotional truth along the way. And so it's building up inside of you. You've not said to Steve, we made an agreement to get together once a week to have these conversations, and it's been 6 months or whatever your agreement is. And I'm feeling marginalized or disrespected or pushed out, or I'm concerned that you're doing that thing where you're taking it all on, and I'm going to end up just being there for the messy part, or whatever is the truth. Right? And then, Steve, of course, your work continues to be to learn to discuss. You don't even have to be asking. I know what's going on here. I'm losing my voice. You don't have to go into a big detail about what the problem is, but for you to remind yourself that you are not alone anymore. You don't have to do it all yourself, and it's not healthy to do it all yourself, and it's not considerate to do it all yourself. Mm-hmm. It's not even considerate. You're not considering Cheryl's feelings, because it's going, it's repeat, rinse, repeat, right? You're going to end up in the same place. So really, Steve, you could ask yourself every day, how could I include Cheryl in the conversation I'm having with myself right now? And maybe have, determine that you'll do 10 minutes at the end of a day or an hour every week. And you carve that out and you do it. You can combine it with a date night. You do it, and then you go on the date and feel good afterwards about it. May have the ice cream at the end.
Yeah.
So to speak, verbally speaking. Mm-hmm. And so that's one thing. And then for you, Cheryl, you're in some ways rightfully hard on yourself, and that part of yourself that feels like you're mean, because I know there's a mean girl in you, and that's just something you grew up with. That was part of your survival, and you haven't maneuvered through that or been kind to that young girl who got mean, because she was afraid if she wasn't, she was going to incinerate or whatever she thought was going to happen. And so that's some early work to do. But mostly, you still have an attitude about vulnerability. So if you say, I get scared when I get scared, when you don't include me, I get scared that everything's going to fall apart and I'm going to be left on the street or whatever it is. I don't know what you're afraid of, but whatever it is, right? So that would be a better conversation to have. And it's a hard conversation because it doesn't feel like it's going to get more business in. You know what I mean? You're practical. You want it to be, you want to have a practical, but you also want to contribute.
Right.
And he doesn't really let you know what that means because he might not know.
So here,
yeah,
what happens then? Because part of this is out of my control, correct?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So then what? Because what if I told you, and I know we're coming to the end, but what if I told you I had those exact conversations and they were really hard for me to have and I did them calmly, which is not like me. So I didn't like an out of body thing, right? Like, and then now I'm watching Steve grappling with how do I change this? And that's where we're at.
Then, yes, that's right. And then you say to him, how can I help with the grappling?
Oh,
do you want to talk me through? How can I help? And then Steve, goes down inside himself and finds the guy who can say, what a great question. Let's figure it out. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm afraid not to be the man or whatever he thinks he's doing, And so, then you talk it out. And you guys will get closer and closer from that conversation. In the moment,
for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
And you sit and you talk and, sometimes, and this is something I've never suggested to you, I can't even imagine you doing, but which is to take, set a timer, start with 5 minutes is a long time. 2 minutes might be maybe 5. I think you could manage 5, maybe. We'll see. Sit and say nothing, but just stare at each other's eyes. Say nothing. Set a timer. When the timer's over, you stop. No words. Just feeling into each other and caring about each other and loving each other and admiring each other, whatever the things are. And maybe at the end of that, you say, I was thinking how great you are in this way. And I was thinking how great you are in this way. Okay, surely we can work through this conundrum I am having. You each have a lot of ideas about yourself that have nothing to do with what really could be. You're never going to be in control of outcome, kids. None of us are.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, it's in conversations like this, it's very easy to recognize that.
Right.
Sure.
That's like all of it. Going back to the halt. It's like, it's very easy to know why I'm angry today when I'm sitting calm knowing about why I was angry yesterday. But when I'm in the middle of angry, I think I'm angry about whatever that thing is right there that's making me angry.
Yeah.
Right. But the thing is, if you could nail what it is that inspires or incites your anger, then you could every time go, oh, there's that thing. I'm the little girl who was waiting in a strange city that I had never been to before at 9 years old or whatever for my mother to show up, who was yet again to the airport to pick me up in this strange city an hour and more late. I'm a child and I'm sitting in a strange airport. I know no one. I don't know what to do. Right. And that takes me to that moment. She said she was coming.
Right.
She's not here. I knew she wasn't going to come.
Right.
And yet I thought this time she would come. So I go back to that and I know that's what it is. And I have to keep working with that child to go, baby, you're not 9 anymore. And it's not that important. It's not that big a deal. I have to be very careful because when people say something to me, I believe them. Because when I say something to people, I mean it.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh, today was good.
Yep.
Woo!
Yep.
And I'm working.
Maybe you need some more coffee. There's not enough coffee in Brazil for this.
I love your positive attitude. Right, positive. Enough chit chat.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here, having fun on a delightful.
Christine said can't hear you.
She couldn't hear during the commercials. That's why I
Got
had
it.
that part turned
Okay.
down. Yep.
Okay.
So I assume you can hear us now, hanging out, having fun. Chris, birthday girl.
Right?
Her husband Dave jumped in to let us know that it was her birthday. Dave, we appreciate it, but we were on it first thing this morning, man.
Yeah, please,
We
man.
were all over it.
Man.
Yeah. We don't miss Christine's birthday.
No way.
As long as it's on Facebook, that's
Right,
the only way
as
I know anything. It's really upsetting to me that I have friends that don't have their birthdays on Facebook because then I have to put them in my phone to remember. It's
Well, and here's what happens to me. I wind up seeing the well wishes 2 days later. And I'm like, oh, loser.
Yep.
Me, not
Yeah.
that.
Right.
Oh,
Portions of the show is morning brought to us by Jasper County Community Services. Coming up on Monday, January 19th, which is Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
that's this Monday.
Yeah, they are doing a thing. Talk to a lawyer from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. Central Time. Free, walk-in, no appointment necessary. As a service to the public, volunteer lawyers will be available to answer your legal questions and give a brief 10 to 15-minute legal consultation. That's all at Jasper County Community Services in Rensselaer, the Rensselaer Senior Center. Also got to mention our friends over at the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com and find out about the movie times that they've got coming. They've got movies Wednesday through the weekend. Get your popcorn, get your tickets, all that good stuff right there online or on their app at fountainstonetheaters.com, or download the app in the Google Play Store and the App Store. So hope you guys enjoyed Dr. Nikki. It's we thought this week was a good one. It was it got into a lot of stuff, and I like that halt thing. I do. It's
We love the halt. And then I don't want to say I liked it, but when she said you could do better and pushed for specifics.
That's you all over the place. You do that to people all the time.
Yeah.
That is you. So someone,
Yeah,
give it
because
back to you
I
to
do it
dig
out
more.
of caring, like because I can't.
I know, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
What can I change if I've offended you?
Yeah.
I won't know unless I know.
For sure.
So
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Well, you like being genuine. You like when people are open and honest and talking. You know, it's very important to you, and you like getting to the heart of things. Like you'll say, you know, if you ask somebody a question, they say, I don't know. Your favorite answer, your favorite response is, but what if you did? You know, so which sometimes makes people want to throw their shoes at you. So that's
I don't doubt that. Because that's the effect that question had on me all those years ago. I was like, what do you mean? What if you did? I don't know.
Right. It
well, if
reminds
you
me of,
don't, who does? Was the first round. And I'm like, well, no, I don't know. But if you did.
I know.
And that was like, oh.
It's like when you're
and then they be quiet. The rule is be quiet after that because we don't allow people to do the uncomfortable, let me think about it a minute. And if they need to think about it, give them the time and space to do that.
Right. And if
if they throw the shoe at you,
no, but it's kind of like when you were a kid though, you know, and you tell your mom, I can't find my coat. And she'd be like, well, if you were a coat, where would you be? I'd be like, I don't know. I guess I'd be lost because I can't find it.
And I'm not a coat.
Right
now I'm enraged, actually.
If I was a coat,
but I'm not a coat.
I would be lost.
Right.
Okay, that's where I would be. I'd be wondering where my owner is. Okay. Speaking of being genuine, the U.S. has 4 of the top 10 fakest cities in the world.
Wait, the U.S. has 4 out of 10, 40% of all the fakest cities in the world, judged by who? Does it say?
Fakerooney.com.
Fakepedia.
I don't know.
Right.
This is just supposed to be a fun,
The
stupid radio
Plastic
segment.
Surgeons of America.
According to
Coalition.
funstupidradiosegment.org.
Okay, can I guess? LA. Or California. Is it cities or is it?
It's cities. A new study from travel insurance provider Insure and Go looked into cities that have earned a reputation for coming off as tourist traps rather than authentic lived-in places. So that's your
My guess is
bar.
LA.
So okay.
What's
so,
yours?
So top 10. Before I look,
Yeah.
because I saw what the top one was, and that's what made me want to talk about this. Yeah, I would
LA?
I would assume Los Angeles.
Okay.
Very
plasticky. Like if I had to guess, I would also say Orange County.
So I would say Orlando.
Yes.
So,
okay, I could
so
see that.
I
Mhm.
love Orlando.
But I love Orlando.
But going there for my dad's surgery and stuff, it felt non-real.
Right, because it's supposed to be the greatest place
Right.
in the world where nothing bad happens, and now you're there for surgery. Like that makes no
Yeah.
sense. That
I'd
should-
love to talk to my niece Allison about what it's like to live there now. 'Cause
Yeah.
she lives there.
Yeah.
You know, but she works at Disney, so she's also kind of incorporated into the fun
Yeah,
tourist
yeah.
thing. So
Yeah.
So in the end, they put out a list of the 10 least authentic destinations. So number 10, so, some of these I'm not going to know anything about because I haven't been.
So 10 is the worst of or the best of the worst.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm going to go 10-1.
Got it.
Brussels, Belgium. I don't really know anything about it. So
Okay.
Sydney, Australia. I guess as an outsider, when I think of Australia, the first one I think of is Sydney. So maybe there's a lot of touristy things
Oh,
there.
I think Melbourne. I think
Yeah?
a bunch of things, but yeah, I never thought. But interesting.
Mhm. Singapore. Never been. So.
Okay, but they don't even allow you to chew gum on the street there. It's cleaner than you could lick off the streets there. They don't allow. If you steal, you're going to jail. If you do, here, dada means death. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So if you do drugs,
Mhm.
goodbye
Mhm.
forever.
So it's really all the same rules as Disney World.
Do your best stoner voice
Yeah, yeah.
in Singapore. Hey.
Singapore, me another one. Is that like karaoke and beer? Singapore?
Right? Doobie don't.
Right. London, England. Okay. I would bet that's become very touristy, like especially after Ted Lasso, but a lot of things are becoming like touristy, like
I didn't like that's the one place I've been in the world that I did not like and would not want to go to again.
It seems
I just
very
felt like the changing of the
dank
guards
to me.
and then it was
bleh.
it was
Yeah.
dreary.
Mhm.
It was pouring. It was cold. I went in July and it was freezing.
Yeah.
It was gray all the time.
Mhm.
And quite frankly, fish and chips will never be on the top of my list of great
Neither.
foods. So back
Neither.
then I was kind of like,
And I don't even like fish, but I had it at Ramsey's Pub, and
that was good.
and I liked it. But it's not something I would ever.
But
pick.
not like, ooh,
No,
yeah.
I did it because like when in Rome, like
Yeah.
okay, don't be an idiot, try it. you
Yeah.
know. So Boston, Massachusetts. Now I'd like to go to Boston
I've been to Boston. Why do you say
So-
Boston is? I wonder why.
because to me, when I see it on television and stuff, it looks like a great lived-in place.
It's like
Blue
the
collar,
the hood.
genuine.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
So I'm surprised at that one. Hobart, Australia.
Never heard of it.
Did they mean Hobart, Indiana?
Right? I don't
Like,
know.
It's yeah, I've never been. Nashville, Tennessee, I believe is Nashville/Memphis. I think is getting very touristy.
Well, yeah, but so define fake then. Are we talking about
They
like
said were there tourist traps, overpriced, not like
oh, so
livable
Wisconsin
type
Dells, I'm gonna
places.
guess.
So
Is Wisconsin Dells on there?
it's not, but I would put that up there, sure.
Because that whole
Absolutely.
place is like one big
Yeah.
tourist trap.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
So top 3. Las Vegas. Yes. That's all it is visit. Don't live here. It's visit.
Right.
Yeah. So that makes total sense to me.
Yeah. And I'd imagine if you live there, you're over it. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel
you're probably
like
not a gambler or anything like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, probably not. I wouldn't think that. That makes total sense.
mhm.
Venice, Italy. I've never
Get
been.
outta here.
Is that touristy or is that
Well, yeah, because you have the gondolas and everything like that, but I don't feel like anywhere in Italy is even Rome or Vatican City. It's just yeah,
Yeah.
I would not put anywhere in Italy on the map. Like or on the on this fake stuff.
And number 1 on the list, Chicago.
No, get out of here. How?
I mean,
architecturally,
maybe
like,
it's because we grew up there, but I totally feel like Chicago is a livable place.
and extremely rooted in different neighborhoods, authenticity, different food type of places. Like, yeah, I don't think it's like
Seems very
ridiculous.
strange to
That's
me.
crazy.
Seems very strange
I don't
to me.
understand fake then. I don't understand this, what they asked people.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking plastic. Like, you
Yes.
can't go to California with a body like mine.
Right, how is
and
Los Angeles not
and
on
go to
there?
the beach with a bikini. You'll be they'll put you in jail. Like
Right.
you can't even cry in California.
Right. I don't even understand
You
how.
cry with a smile on your face.
Yeah, I don't understand how Los Angeles isn't on the list. Yeah, that's weird to me. That said, I would say downtown Chicago is tourist trappy, but Chicago is a big area.
Yeah, even downtown you've got the lakefront, you've got the tall skyscrapers, you've got the shopping, you've got the architectural stuff. Have you ever taken the architectural tour?
Yeah. But
Stunning.
that's for tourists. Like that's a touristy thing, So I could see that. Like you and I
lived
always
here
say,
and took it, though.
right? But you and I always say when we go down there, there's no way I'd live in downtown Chicago. Like it just seems like a horrible place to live.
Right, but I would say the same thing about New York. It's like Hong
For
Kong,
sure.
beep,
Ugh.
yuck,
Yeah, I'm with you.
yucca.
There. Yeah,
But
for sure. Yeah,
I don't know that I would live in downtown Indianapolis, or Indianapolis is downtown. But
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Yeah,
I mean, I'm not knocking it. I just
No.
feel like
No, but it's probably
metro
not-
cities, no matter where they are on the map, is
Yeah.
not my jam.
yeah, not for me. Yeah. All right, let's take a break, and I know we'll come back because something that's never fake is ending on a high note.
Never fake.
No,
Always
genuine.
authentic.
Yes, we'll be back with that in just a little bit.
Hi, this is Cole Reisner. What are your insurance needs and how can we help? At Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency, we always put our customers first. By listening to your needs, we can offer the right protection for you. Whether it's home, auto, crop, business, or farm insurance, Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency is there for you with personalized service through Indiana Farmers Insurance. Contact us at 219-866-5854 or visit us on the Courthouse Square along the bricks on Harrison Street.
Uh-oh, car trouble? Don't stress. Take it to AutoWorks in Rensselaer. From oil changes and brake repairs to engines and transmissions, the team at AutoWorks keeps you on the road safely. They're local, they're trusted, and they'll treat your car like it's their own. Don't wait for a breakdown. Schedule your service today. Call AutoWorks at 219-866-4131 or stop by their shop at 919 McKinley in Rensselaer. AutoWorks, where quality and care come standard. Steve's Specialized Services now offers Bad Boy Tractors. Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for build strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy Tractors. From midsize to subcompact models, powered by 22 to 35 horsepower, water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real. Easy on the farm, the ranch, or even around the house. Bad Boy Tractors deliver on power and durability all day, every day. Visit Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer or visit stevespecialized.com. That's stevespecialized.com. Bad Boy Tractors, work with an attitude. Be sure to follow Steve Specialized Services on Facebook.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Hey, Liz, can you believe there are still some people buying their gold, silver, and platinum bullion from the internet?
That's pretty amazing, Jeff, especially considering that prices here at Bjork's Fine Jewelry always beat both local as well as the big online guys. We don't have shipping fees, and in most cases, you get the precious metals immediately.
Bars, rounds, bags, eagles, buffaloes, maple leafs, Krugerrands, Morgan and Peace dollars, and much, much more.
Not to mention rare, key date, and collectible coins from the U.S. and around the world, many of which have been graded and authenticated by PCGS and NGC.
Whether buying, selling, or trading, you will always benefit from Bjork's unrivaled years of experience and expertise.
If you need expert appraising, Bjork's Fine Jewelry has both of Lafayette's only International Society of Appraisers and Coin Roundtable members, and we are also fully USPAP compliant.
All of your coin and precious metals needs under one roof.
Proudly serving the Mid-North Indiana area for over 75 years. Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Bjorks.com.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-960-3377. That's 800-960-3377. 800-960-3377.
97.7 The Q.
All right. It is time for us to wrap things up. It's been another fun day hanging out with you guys here in Touhyville on the Q 97.7, streaming everywhere. And now we leave you by ending on a high note.
All right. Today's high note is from Poppy. I love it because it's she's an artist. So, but I loved what she did this morning. Look back with forgiveness, forward with hope, down with compassion, and up with gratitude.
Ooh, one more time.
Look back with forgiveness, forward with hope, look down with compassion, and up with gratitude.
That's a good one. I like that one today. Yep.
Isn't that good?
Yes, very nice. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. We really appreciate it. Of course, we know you guys have choices in the morning and what you want to listen to and where you want to hang. We appreciate all the kind words that you guys send to us and all the comments and things on our Facebook posts. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself a great Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday already. Holy mackerel.
And if you have thoughts on the Dr. Nikki segment, either you have topics that you want to discuss, things you have questions about, things you want to call in and talk to her about, you like it, you don't like it, whatever, we want to hear it.
Yeah.
So
absolutely. We're all here together in the morning, so we want it to be like what we like. Yeah.
So
absolutely. Speaking of which, tomorrow,
Kevin
Matthews in the 8 o'clock Central Hour. Chicago radio legend. You're going to be knocked out. Check out brokenmaryfilm.com. Maybe watch it on Amazon tonight. You'll enjoy it. Or after listening to him talk, you'll want to watch it over the weekend. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer, the